YouTube family, what is good on this Monday, motherfucking evening, Monday night? You know what I'm saying? You got your boy Frank Nitty. You know what I mean? You rocking out with me, man. Swift topic we talking about, man. This is a severe, swift topic we talking about, man. Cold topic, but it's so true. You know what I'm saying? We got to lay out the truth when it comes down to this channel, man. We got to really break it down, man. And I'm gonna put some emphasis on it, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat a bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so basically, you know what I'm saying? I want to break down key components and reasons why I would say in my mind we don't support each other as a people, right? And you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call us, indigenous, native, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that we want to call ourselves. Sunlight, what up? Judah Queen, what up? You know, Israelite, whatever, Hebrew, whatever we, you know what I'm saying, identify with ourselves as Black, Moorish, whatever. This is, you know, I want to break down the key components and reasons why I think, and I see, in my opinion, why we don't, what's his name? What up? Why we don't support each other. Let's get down to the nitty gritty right now. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't support each other. What I mean by that, I want to just break it down a little bit before I go into that, you know what I'm saying, and to reasons why I would say we don't. You know, we don't support each other on a lot of levels. I mean, for example, what I mean, you know, basically support each other even on decisions we make, right? You see what I'm saying? When it's something positive in somebody's life or something, or something that somebody's trying to accomplish or something like that, a lot of times we're not, you know, you just got a lot of people that hate and a lot of people that harbor fake feelings towards people. So, you know, basically, you know, they're not gonna really be happy when a person that they know or somebody is doing good or accomplishing something or a goal or something like that they feel is important, right? So, you know, a lot of times what we do, you see what I'm saying? We won't, you know, say for example, a person's trying to start up a business or something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it 100. Us as a people, we're not gonna go and check that man's business out, right? Say for example, a female you know or somebody, one of your friends or something like that, they starting off, you know what I'm saying, with a clothing line or something. You know, a lot of times we're not gonna go. A lot of times, what's up with these damn links? Hold up. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna shop there with them. We're not gonna try their what's the name out? Hold up. We're not gonna try their clothing line out or something like that. I got you, Shaq. What up? Shaq in the building.
You'll never find.
What's good? You know what I'm saying?
What's up with it, man? What you got going on tonight, dog?
We you know, we just breaking down, you know what I'm saying, the key components, I would say, and I think it's to why we don't, you know what I'm saying, to support each other, man. Especially on real deep issues. You see what I'm saying? On the real key events, you know, real issues when it comes down to you know, and I just thought about it too right now. I'm gonna bring up another reason why we don't support each other too in a minute. But the key components, man, I'm breaking down as to why we don't. You see what I'm saying? And there's multiple reasons I would say why we don't. We comfortable. We comfortable. We complacent. We chilling. We're comfortable in the subservient state that we in as so-called Black people. We're comfortable in that subservient state. We chilling. We not, you know what I'm saying? If it really came down to some kind of revolutionary tactic, I think a lot of us would say, do y'all really want to do this shit? Y'all really want to go through this shit at the end of the day? And instead of actually go through it, like, man, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're on the front lines. You know what I mean? We're not that passionate.
We don't have enough training. We don't have, to be honest, we don't have enough training, and we don't have enough what's the word I'm looking for? Man. We don't have enough. We not trained in that even the thinking like that. I'm talking about as a whole.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have individual people that may be maybe on that thought pattern, but as a whole, as a group of people, we're not. We don't. Man, it's tough, man, because you got to even go back. Think about it. You got to go back. We just civil rights was in the 60s, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna take us. Well, man, we really don't have time. But I would say it probably take us another 50 years before we even get on that even type of mindset. But we really don't even have much type of time, though. You know what I mean? Because things are moving so fast now. Things are sped up quick and moving fast. Even with this administration bringing in a lot of legal immigrants and stuff, that's another fight that we got to fight. You know what I mean?
We got to fight one of them on the business end. The Afghanis, we got to fight the Hispanics. We got to fight them on a working end. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Right. Because we have.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey everybody,
realize,
what's up?
Man,
how y'all doing?
What's going on tonight?
Chilling,
what's going on tonight?
Chilling.
Oh yeah.
Chilling like a villain.
Just chilling. Yeah, I did some recording tonight. So yes, I'm eager to jump on it and talk about this topic. You know.
Well, give us some insight, man, because we just throwing paintballs at the wall right now. I'll let us.
You know what? If I had all the answers, we would be much further. I don't think any of us have the answers on, how we can really push the narrative forward. You know what I mean? Like, it's just now recently that we're starting to make the capital to even be able to put one foot in front of the other. So you're starting to see, our people starting to grow their own food, like you and I offline, we talked about, the healthy eating and how we need to transition to that. People are just now starting to awaken to all of these different things. So I think honestly, we're just starting to get ahead with being able to make a little bit more, do a little bit better. So now we can bring our money together and invest together and open up banks. Like I know there's a Black-owned bank there in LA. Are we putting our money into those types of banks? Are we supporting each other with the different efforts? You know what I mean? Like I'm in Atlanta, the land of HBCUs, but we don't have a lot of alumni giving back to support those institutions and universities. So stuff like that. I mean, there's a huge list of things that I think about, when it comes to how we can, I guess, buy Black, I don't know, or build back better our own communities,
But just like, okay, Daughter Yeshua, that was some good insight, but segue what Chak was saying earlier, how you said, individually we'll do it, but as a group. You know what's weird about us, so-called Black people? We're individual minded. It's weird because we're the opposite. It's like as a group, we think as individuals. Y'all see what I'm saying?
Well, that's the train. That was the training, though. But that was the training that we were put through. That we were separate. People were so separated that you had to individually had to do some independent stuff. You know what I'm saying? But see, man,
that's not gonna win.
It's so deep that you can go in because even she said with the money, like like I said, a lot of people just coming into money, actual money that they actually can spend, unlimited income.
That's true.
Or income and period. Because most people with the income we have, it's not really income. That's money that we got to pay bills with.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we ain't even really past that point on a mainstream level. You know what I mean? You got individual people, like I say, that's probably in that bracket where they got actually income.
And that's actually true. And even when you get to that level, they try to knock you back down to the previous level. It's so hard to even stay there once you make it. You know what I mean? So I do agree with you with what you're saying in that regard.
I agree. You see that, and the thing is, but see, that's the thing right there. Everybody else, you're right, but other groups is like, that's why I think other groups be kind of like putting their first footstep forward. And it's not because they're hard workers and shit. It's because they get grants and shit and the government handouts and shit too. But at the same time, they think as a group. They don't think as individuals. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing right there. That's so I'm gonna break down. I think I said about 3 or 4 tonight key components to where I just thought that right there is making it and has it to where we're not gonna support each other. We don't. Like for example, and shit. You see what I'm saying? You see these motherfucking white motherfucking pimple face motherfuckers and shit playing World of Warcraft and shit, some nerdy ass motherfucking game and shit on fucking you know what I'm saying? Right? I mean, there's no knock to the game players, no knock. You know, I used to be a game player back in the day and shit. But you know, playing games and shit, they get millions and millions of views from their white counterparts and shit for that. Or they could be fucking talking about doing anything, right? They get millions and millions of views. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? You know, me, BJ, you know what I'm saying? Daughter Yeshua, we be spitting some real good content, right? I didn't have people that I didn't been on other platforms too, and they didn't tell me, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch your platform, you know what I'm saying? You got some good content. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn, you know what I'm saying? I didn't been on actual lives and motherfuckers like, man, go to Frank's shit right now. Motherfuckers shout out my shit, you know what I'm saying? Go to Frank's shit right now. Frank, put your shit in the chat, you know, that kind of shit. So it's just like, I mean, we got some good stuff. I think easy, we should, you know what I'm saying? We should be killing it with the views. You see what I'm saying? You know, somebody say it's work ethic, but at the same time, I know you put in work. You know what I'm saying? I put in my work. You know, I know I could put in more work, but it's just we don't. That's another thing. A lot of us don't really. They're supporting. We're used to. Somebody said, you know what they told me? They said, Frank, don't even get tripped. Don't get discouraged because when the more people see that, you know what I'm saying, that you have a lot of people, the more people are gonna want to jump. But you know, that's fake though to me. You feel me? But see, he's right.
Yeah.
He's right. That's how people are. That's how people operate.
Yeah.
You see
You
what I'm
want to know
saying?
something that I read the other day that made me think about what you were just saying? And it's like this is what I feel like with the success of my channel and the work I'm doing. It's kind of like since I've come back to Atlanta, this is my home. I see things differently. And it's like a lot of times, you know how like the Bible kind of says a prophet is not honored in their own home. I've been feeling like that. Whereas people from my city, it's kind of like people don't support you when they know what you come from, or they know your past, or who you were and who you are now. Like they don't get it twisted. They see the progression, they see where you are, but they can't respect it because it's like they know you from back then. But see, like for example, I say California is like my second home, and I have so many friends there that I would say are more so like my family, more than even my blood family. But that's because they respect the grind, they respect the hustle. They see me for who I truly am without that, past whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so I'm coming back to Atlanta with the mentality of right now, whoever is supportive of me, whoever is like riding with me, I'm riding with them. You know what I mean? So I'm coming back with that mindset of putting a whole new team around me, putting a whole new group of people that are supportive and like-minded around me. And anybody who's negative, I'm trying to oust that energy.
That's
I'm
true.
trying to
Me
get rid
too.
of that.
Me
So
too.
that even comes back to our channels and our work and our efforts and what we're doing. You have the right mindset, Frank, when you say, people tell you don't get down about what you're doing. I feel the same way. Like I feel the same exact way with the work I'm
Boy, I quit
doing.
every week.
Yeah.
Hey, I quit every
Right.
week. When Thursday come, I'm back on the job.
Right, right. No shit, dude.
Every
No
week I
shit.
quit. I'm done. I'm done. Throw my
No
hands up. I'm
shit,
done.
man.
Thursday, I'm back in it. I'm back in the game.
But
Well,
see
Judah Queen,
that
Judah Queen just said it's more simple nowadays with businesses online. Y'all have some good places in Georgia. We really do. And let me say this, in Atlanta, I just believe we have so
that's
many
true.
black-owned businesses here that,
It's the
like
mindset though. It ain't the fact of business. It's the mindset though. For get people
it
conditioned
is
to say, you know
different
what?
here. Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
narrative changer. So that's why my platform, I talk about the relationship between us, just building that relationship back up to even have the courage to do business with each other on a high level. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Don't be honest. Most of us, we are biased. Most of us, when we see the black business, we say, we got that stereotype is, man, poor service, customer service, the product is high.
Yeah. Damn, bro. And that shit might not even
We
be the
already
case
judge.
and
Hey,
shit.
look, we
We don't do
already
that to
judge
Whitey's though. To Whitey
before we
down the
even
street
try the
and shit. You
business.
know what I'm saying? We don't do it to
Yeah,
Montgomery Ward and shit. You feel me? Like
we
that.
already.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we guilty. We guilty. You know what I'm saying? Some of us is guilty. We already prejudging. We like, man. We looking at. We like, they look like they food high. They look like they got some high product. But you know what? we got to go in there and still patronize them. You know what I'm saying, but see, my thing is too, the owners of these businesses will have to be more transparent and try to have it. Why not try to have that conversation where you have a sit down every month with some of your customers and have that conversation with people that's legitimately trying to give constructive feedback and to help the business grow. Me as a patron, right?
Yeah.
And the business owner. That's my goal, to try to do this in 2022. To be able to have those conversations, those sit downs with you know what I'm saying, back and forth, to have those dialogues. We say we educated, we say we smart, we say we're adults. So why we can't have a mature conversation to build that relationship back up, you know, to make the experience equal on both ends. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
I agree. It makes mad sense, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's you know, just like you're right. And then, you know, we gotta be more of a have a more and have a a mindset to where we're we have unity. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. When it starts with the mind, then it goes to the body. You see what I'm saying? When you manifest some, you know what I mean, then that's when you get it. But at the same time, it's just like I think, like I said, we're comfortable. So when you're comfortable, you're complacent, right? When you're complacent, you see what I'm saying? You're used to doing. You see what I'm saying? And when you're used to doing, you're not even going to look at it like an abnormality, or you're not going to look at it like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Why am I supporting, you know what I'm saying, them over my people? But you're right. They thought that, see, that's what happened. And this is, I'm going to bring up a topic. This is a topic I'm going to bring up right now, too. The integration process killed it. The integration process made it to where we thought that you know what I'm saying? That the Jewish man down the street, his ice was colder, literally, you know what I'm saying? So we went and bought stuff from him, right? Instead of our own people. So there you go. That's when the mom and pop shops, the black businesses and stuff, they got destroyed. They had in North Carolina, they had one of the biggest busing companies in the whole United States, right? When integration came, I mean, they was so good. They was even providing bus services for white and black people in North Carolina. Man, integration came, wiped the buses out, wiped the black
services out. Talk about cab services, barbershops.
Yep. Wiped it out, man. Wiped us out. I mean, now to this day, you go to community that look like people that look like me and you, and you'll still see a barbershop at most, and maybe a sister have a beauty supply salon or something like that, and that's kind of like it. You don't see no black liquor stores. You know what I'm saying? You don't see no convenience stores. You don't see no hardware shops. You know what I mean? You don't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? No dollar stores, none of that. You see what I'm saying? No clothes stores like you used to see in the black community, especially in New York. So it's all by design. But integration, I'm gonna play these clips right now. I'm gonna share my screen. But integration, I'm gonna show y'all how integration helped this process. You know what I'm saying? It helped it, and it made it to where we're comfortable and complacent, and we're like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Why should I even buy from the my people? You see what I'm saying? So let me get into this right here. I'll play 1 and then 2. So this is Fair Use Act, you know what I'm saying? 1976. This is for commentary purposes only.
This is Betty Brown's first day at Kingston, but rather than coming on the bus, her mother brought her. Why?
Oh, we didn't even want to catch the bus out.
Are you nervous?
Why does it sound all low like
Yes.
that?
Why?
Well, it's always the first time.
What about you, Betty? Are you nervous?
Uh-huh.
Have you had a chance to talk to any of the kids yet?
No.
What are you nervous about?
Oh, nothing. I've been in a new school that I don't even know.
Do you think it will be a long time before Kingston becomes your school rather than just a school you're attending? More so than if you were at an all-white school?
No.
That doesn't bother you?
No.
Does it bother you, Mrs. Brown?
You mean about it being all colored school? No.
Do you think it's bothering many of the parents?
Yes, definitely. Oh, it bothers me that my kid has to change the district, is all. As far as going with a colored, no.
Well, it might be all right. I think the same thing too.
You think it's going to be okay?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't. Because
I'm so glad I found this. I'm gonna break it down. Watch how I break this down.
Well, we had a scramble, but it was okay.
You expecting a scramble today?
I stumbled upon. I didn't even
not so
by accident. I'm gonna break this shit down. Watch.
A little, I hope.
Does it bother you to be riding a bus?
No.
You think most of the kids are going to go to school today, or are they going to stay home and wait and see what happens?
I think most of them will go today. It'll be all right, as long as there don't be no trouble.
You're going to Skyline now, right?
Righteous.
What do you think about the busing thing?
Well, I think we'll make it the first few days, but stuff will be kind of tough.
Why is that?
Well, some of the students are hanging out to see how things going on, and most of them are troublemakers.
The ones who are hanging out?
Yeah,
So when they start coming to school, you think it's going to get bad?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
What do you expect?
It's going to be a lot of fighting.
Are you concerned for your daughter, or is she concerned?
Well, I'm concerned for her, and I think she's concerned for her education.
Laverne just talked to your mother, and she said you're a little concerned, are you?
I'm very much concerned.
Why?
Oh, because I want to be sure and very, very. I want to be very sure about this here, and I want them really know what they're doing. And I think that it will work out if everybody cooperate together. Because I mean, this is not their probably first time. I mean, you gotta be together sometime, and I don't think it's no problem if everybody cooperate.
Well, I haven't understood yet exactly what it is you're concerned about.
Oh, well, I'm concerned about my schoolmates and everything, and I'm concerned about how we'll be treated and everything like that, and very much concerned about the education what we're going to receive. And concerned about your education? Concerned about my education.
Okay, thank you.
How I broke it down. Okay, I'm gonna play you another one. Watch. I'm gonna break this shit down. Look at the next shit I play you. My bad. Hold up. Hold up. What the hell?
I don't know what was making it echo, but maybe like mute. We all mute ourselves. I don't know.
Now let me play. Now watch how I play. Look at the shit. Look at this. I play. Now this goes to show how conditioned and how fucked up that they got us thinking about each other. Look at this shit.
On YouTube, I grow
I'm
my
break it
business
down, right?
by reaching
I might not even play the whole joint, but
people like Allison.
Look how,
The
watch how I break
school
this
that
shit
we
down.
went to, we called them tar paper shacks. They were really wooden buildings with tar paper on the outside and a wood stove inside. The stoves had gotten big holes in them. When they made fires in them, the hot coals would jump out. Whoever sat behind the stove, that was your job to get the coals back in so the building wouldn't burn. And at the time, you know, when you flip the coals back in, you think it's funny. But we could see that this was no condition for learning. And we knew that we deserved something better.
It was very obvious to us that what we had was not equal. And I never really realized how unequal things were until I came back here and had a chance to tour the old white school, which was then closed, and see they had all the stuff stored over there. I mean, they even had like an open area in the center of the school, but they had a garden. I know when I went to college, first biology course I took, they handed us a microscope and slides and told us to draw amoebas. And I drew dust particles for a couple of weeks because I didn't want anybody to know I didn't know how to use a microscope because we didn't have one. So.
In their struggle to give their children equal educational opportunities, Black communities seized upon a revolutionary concept: school integration.
When I first heard about integration and heard that it may possibly one day be the way things would go, I had very mixed feelings about it. I was no more anxious to mingle with white people than I'm sure many of them were anxious to mingle with me. I felt the same reservations, the same prejudices, I guess I may as well say, that any of them felt, So I was not at all thrilled over the prospect. But as time went on, I began to realize that possibly this was, after all, the only way that the terrible injustices could be somewhat
Okay, now I'm finna break this shit down, right? These motherfuckers, this shit don't make no sense. This is how fucked up they got us, right? This is how fucked up they got us. Got us fucked up. Let me get off this shit. What is it? What up? What up? All right, daughter Yeshua over here.
Let me unmute myself. I say for once I'm gonna turn my camera on. So I'm
She
here.
cammed up, looking all good over here. Damn. Okay. Anyway, don't distract me while I'm
Oh, you see
trying
how long
to.
my hair's grown too. But anyways, let's get back
Damn.
on topic.
Oh shit. Yeah. I mean, it would be hard to, but all right. So look. Okay.
Stop. Wait a minute. No.
Oh yeah, look at you with that glow over here. But okay, so like I was saying though, how the hell? See, this how you know there's a boule. This lets you know there's Masons. This lets you know there's people involved in this shit, right? And on our side, because these motherfuckers. Okay, you notice how the little kids in the first slide, right? Was anxious, and they didn't mind the little white girls and the white kids be busting in their schools. You notice that they was happy, right? And even the moms was happy, right? But you notice how black kids in their own schools and black teachers thought that the only way and the best way instead of being with each other was to be with a white person. You see that? You see the conditioning? One school, one scene, a white girl was bused school with all black people. That was an all black school, they said. They was cheering and happy and the white girl was happy, right? They was cheering the white girl on, right? You see, but when the black people had to stay in their schools and not integrate with the white people, they thought the only way was to get over it was to integrate with the white people. That lets you know that we've been misled.
Yeah.
They talk about, oh, we didn't have slides, we didn't have this for. I'm sorry, but that's the city's fault, the county's fault. That's your PTA's fault. So that's other black people. It was segregated. So that's other black people. Oh, they were Masons. Oh, okay, I get it. There was Masons and shit. I get it and shit. So that's what I'm talking about. You see the conditioning. We was happy for the little white girl to go to our school, but we weren't happy to be with each other in our own schools. Or that right there, and that was in the 60s. The teacher said at first he wasn't feeling it, but then he said that was the only way. How the fuck is that the only way to integrate with white people when you got politicians, black politicians, and black people overseeing your county and your district just being lazy and not wanting to do it? I get, no, they're Masons. They're being told not to do it. That's an eternal problem. What does the white man got to do with that? See, that right there is, you know, a lot of this stuff is the white man's fault, yes, but bro, I beg to differ on that one. I beg to differ on that one. See, that just mental conditioning right there, you know, in that aspect. We didn't want to be with each other, but we were greeting other white people to be with us. That just goes to show that there was a romanticism, a secret romanticism that we had with these people, man. What do y'all think about that?
You said you don't blame Mr. White Man for that? You don't think
I'm not
that's
saying
partially his fault?
No, it is. But I'm saying that right there, that in that instance, if you have an all black town, whatever, all black, and y'all segregated, that has something to do. If your schools are whatever, or your schools are certain things that happens in your school, that has something to do with black. That's on black people too, though. Because if it's segregated, then that means that there's somebody black or whatever overseeing that. You see what I'm saying? That's how I think about it. You see what I'm saying? The white man did all that shit. He's the one that made, you know, did all the laws and all that stuff, the government from the start. But when you're dealing with some certain things and a lack of funding and not getting this from schools and stuff, that sounds a little more eternal problem. You see what I'm saying? Than an external
But
problem.
how are we gonna have the money if we weren't able to make the money during that time? How are we gonna have the new books if they keep the new books from you? Those schools, I specifically know about those things being from Georgia because, like, my mom and my dad being older, you know, they experienced some of those things where they couldn't get the new textbooks because you got what was passed down from other schools, and a lot of times they would be torn up, pages ripped out on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So
I just think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a lot more the white men, but I think black people had a little hand in that too, though. Just like the Eunice Rivers thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a black nurse helping, you know what I'm saying, with the Tuskegee thing. It's like I'm telling you, man. But I see what you're saying, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like even the Centennial High School out here, some years back was with messed up that funding and stuff like that. They didn't have they had a lack of textbooks and stuff like that out here a while back. You know what I'm saying? Centennial High School in Compton, I remember that. So it's like that. But see, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to also look at too. You know what I'm saying? Who's running and overseeing the states and the legislature and the counties and stuff too, man. I mean, I see what you're saying though too. You know what I mean? But I just think a lot of times our peoples, man, we don't even know that was in 71 right there, those clips. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little bit after the 60s, man. So it's just like I think we fought so much to be Democrats. You know what I'm saying? We fought so much to be in any kind of politics that we didn't even care if there was any kind of agenda or not for us. Does that make sense?
We didn't know any better. We thought, and that's just like, Dr. Martin Luther King, he didn't even know any better. He thought that what he truly was fighting for was to give us a better life. And it wasn't until the end of his life that he was like, you know what? I've integrated my people into a burning building. This is not going to be good. And it was at the end of his life. It's like you can't go back and free us now. Time is running out. The same with Malcolm X. They both woke up towards the end of their life to the truth. And now we're dealing with that now. But the truth of the matter is, let's keep it real every time, because history does show that we've tried to do something. It's not like we're just lazy. We've got Tulsa, we've got, Black Wall Street, we've got Rosewood, we've got Haiti, all these different uprisings we've tried to fight back. But in the times that we try to fight back, you see what they do, right? They burn down your entire community. We are very smart people. You best believe it. And they know that. We have set up entire cities. And every time we've done that, they have come and burned it down. So, I think we're just, like I said earlier, I think we're just now in this country getting to a point where we can try to begin to effect change. But we got to be smarter about it this time and learn from history so that they don't come back and destroy whatever it is that we build this time.
Man, that was deep. Chak, what you think, man?
You know what? Those are great points. I always go back to when I heard Dick Gregory say, and I'm like, what did he mean? But he made a statement one time in one of these interviews. Yeah. He said, at some point we opted for education over liberation. And I was like, what the hell is he talking about? And I'm seeing it now. Because even some of our older people only want us, all they knew was to, like, even with the integration, all they knew was to go get a good education. Okay, now we get a good education, but on the back end, we don't own no companies to hire people when they get their education. You know what I mean? So that's another spin cycle that we have fallen into. You know what I mean?
That's true. Damn,
we keep saying education, but I mean, we got people that come from other countries that ain't educated, but they get here in this system and they do decent. They work hard and do decent and they can become millionaires or wealthy, successful.
Damn.
But they still have their culture intact. A lot of people get to come here. They get to come here and they get to bring their religion. They get to bring their heritage and culture. I mean, they live inside the realms of this country, abide by some of the rules and regulations and statutes and stuff. But they still get to bring their culture and religion with them and their heritage with them.
Damn, he's spitting some bars right now.
But it's like, why do you think that we don't get to do that though? Why is it that we don't get to do that though? Like when it comes to culture and religion. Yeah, but the reason go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The miseducation, like say, even with the integration thing, like I said, people was just, you got to realize that's coming from people that was prior to that. You could basically get killed for reading. And think about it, if that's passed down from generation to generation, that if you read whatever, and I always say you put something in a book. If you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. Yeah, I agree with that saying, but okay, now we at the point now we move past that. What books are you reading? Because not all the information you actually need to materialize is in the book. We might not be reading the right books. Definitely need to start reading more law books. Definitely need to start reading more holistic books.
Yes.
Health and wealth books. You know what I mean?
You know what? When I think about reading those law books, I think about like what happened in the Kyle Rittenhouse case today, where that judge took that law and he bent it and twisted it just like they do. See, those laws are written for them. Okay. And he dismissed his gun charge. When you look at that gun, clearly, you know, he shouldn't have had it
What
at
was the reason for
17
that, though?
years
Did he
old.
state the reason why he dismissed it,
He
though?
said
'Cause I
that the
was confused on
barrel
that.
was shorter. He said that the barrel was actually just a little bit shorter than typically it is on a regular AR.
So what that mean,
Just
though? What does that mean?
lies, because there's a picture of Kyle out there walking through the streets holding the gun, and it clearly that's not the case. But see, that's what I'm saying, is that we have to understand that we have a culture and a history and a religion and all those things that we had before we got here. That's why I asked you the question. Really, it was kind of rhetorical, but it was like they really don't, they took it from us, whereas they won't take it from
They
anyone else
rewritten them.
because they fear.
Because our ancestors writ those laws first.
They fear it.
They went in and added some catch-22 backdoor things, so you can get in the back door and you come out the back door type things.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what they did.
How did? But see, the thing is, he was 16, right? See, why they keep lying about his age? He was
17.
He was 17.
17. But still,
No, when it happened, he was
he wasn't
17, right?
supposed to have. But yeah.
Ooh, I'm not trying to brag.
Hold on, dog. Hold on, Frank.
Guns,
go back. You was listening to this case, so I missed the part. Why did the judge say the reason why? Because of the barrel? The reason why they? Because he's supposed to unlawfully carrying a weapon, right?
Yes, right. He's still unlawfully
He
carrying a weapon.
said that it was what the point that I'm trying to make is that it was a technicality that he used.
Right.
That the barrel of the gun was a little bit shorter than the regular one, which I guess by law, the barrel size it's dependent upon that, the different levels of I guess the charge. And so that was his reasoning behind it. You could go back and look at it. That was the judge's reasoning for
I missed that one.
throwing out. It was thrown out today. Yeah.
You can't.
He's not going.
Yeah, I remember.
You can't charge him.
You can't do that, dude. You can't. You know, it's underage is underage. It don't matter what kind of gun. The thing is, you can now you can have a long gun if you're 18. That's the lowest age you can have, and that's the kind of weapon. That's the lowest tier kind of like weapon you can have at that young age.
But is that in Milwaukee though? Is that Milwaukee law? We need to know what Milwaukee gun laws are.
I think that's federal, man. I think that's federal though, dude.
Well, clearly the judge was able
any kind of gun
to
thing is
use
federal.
that technicality in that state to drop that gun charge from him. I mean, it's like screw the fact that he shouldn't have been there. And then this is another thing. Why is no one? And I'm sorry, I'm getting us off topic, but this just made me think about
this is
that.
good.
When
this
you
is good.
say,
this is good.
Yeah, because we're talking about the laws that govern this land of our captivity, because this is not our home anyway. That's the way I look at it. And these laws are not written for us. They're written against us. But even when I think about that case, it's like the mother, for example. Why is she not in jail for taking a minor across state lines to commit a federal crime in which several people were murdered?
To add to that, now his defense, which the defense attorney going to do things to get they client off, but some of the stuff is such hypocrisy that say even when they took their charge and they took the curfew charge away. Nigga, he was there for he violated curfew. Everybody there was midnight. You violated curfew. Everybody. The prosecutor said,
they try to tell us that we didn't see what we saw.
He said, "Hold on, we all in Milwaukee know that was a curfew. So everybody there was violating curfew. Everybody there. So you could not to play on that intelligence and say that, oh, well, they just cause the courts didn't charge him with whatever the curfew thing was, but he was there outside of the curfew. I mean, the video shows that that's the whole reason why we are here, because you was there and it's a hostile situation. You went in basically the lake of fire. But Pete, did you listen to see the type of ammo that he had though in that weapon?
It's a 5.56 or 2.23.
Well, but the dude, it's full metal jacket.
Oh,
full metal jacket ammo rounds.
He probably has some
That's body armor piercing, right?
Yeah,
body
but
armor piercing rounds.
He was going there that night with the intention of seeing Black people, because it was noted that it was a BLM rally or protest after that shooting, after that murder. He thought he was going to encounter us, but instead, I'm so thankful the Most High hit us, or wherever we didn't go, because we didn't have nothing to do with that night. But he didn't end up killing us. He killed them. But you best believe his target would have been us, and that's where he was going that night. That was his intentions, and he had the bag on his side of all the additional ammunition. And this is another thing about that case, because listen, trust me, I was really trying my best not to follow this case, but they also threw out the fact that in another incident that has nothing to do with this, he saw some shoplifters and said to them, "I wish I had my AR, because if I did, I would kill you." So he is a vigilante.
Is that the one 15 days before this? That was 15 days before this particular incident.
I'm glad you know about it. So yeah. So anyways, back to the foundation of what we were talking about. We're talking about this land and us.
Wait, hold up, Brooke. I wanted to elaborate on that. Look, I ain't trying to brag or nothing like this, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish it's my past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I done been arrested before, all that. I done been to trial, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? That's nothing. That shit's some bullshit. I'm glad I'm a square now. But look, no, I'm not even gonna hit square, motherfucker. I'm an adult. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what adults do, is fucking do what the fuck they gotta do in this paper. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, okay, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You could, if a judge is biased, you know, this is a psyop, right? This whole case is a psyop. This shit fake, right? If a judge is biased, or even if a prosecutor is biased, or anything is biased, you have the right as a motherfucking American person, even a motherfucking illegal nowadays. These motherfuckers letting these motherfuckers, Afghani, whoever the fuck, you have the right to fucking have the judge dismissed, and the fucking what's the name? What's it called? The motherfucking either prosecutor or a defense attorney, anything like that. It's called under prejudice. So I don't know why motherfuckers are so in their feelings that they not. I didn't have heard lawyers. I didn't heard motherfucking judges. Everybody talk about this case, but they're not bringing that up. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way. That's how you know it's a psyop. I swear. Please listen to me, y'all. That's how you know it's fake.
That's a good thing.
You cannot.
What you just said.
A judge cannot do that. A judge cannot do all the shit that the judge was doing. He would be dismissed so fast, because that's a bias.
But Pete is though. So the defense got a good. I don't know what the prosecutor was doing, some crazy stuff in there too, and whatever he's bringing up. But
it's got a good argument.
So the defense still trying to get a mistrial. So, and the judge said he might grant that. So depends on where this verdict go. If this verdict don't go to the defense way, it's definitely gonna be a mistrial, a motion for mistrial put in place, and they already put it in place, the defense. So basically, like you said, man, they going through the motions and shit, man. But we know it's, you know, they going through the motions, man. You know.
For example, why is this in the Ahmaud Arbery trial going on at the same time, dude? To fucking play on our emotions. I'm telling you,
that's what I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to say.
I'm telling you, why are they both going at the same time? To spark the black motherfuckers over here and the motherfucker whiteys over here and shit them up. You know what I'm saying?
Those two judges are like polar opposites too. They're totally different.
You see,
you're so right.
Fake. It's all psyop, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And see, this is the thing. That's why I'm glad that I have like-minded people like y'all and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To actually have an open mind, because I could be on a panel with some other people that look like me, and they'll be like, "Oh no, Frank, we actually end up getting into an argument on a damn show." You say I didn't see it happen. You see what I'm saying? I didn't see it happen. You see what I'm saying? I didn't be on shows where motherfuckers was arguing. So that's the thing. So I mean, I'm glad y'all have an open mind because I'm telling you, this is all psyop. Put it like this, like Sakima Bay said earlier, he's not lying. You go on Google right now and you Google www.crisisactor.com. Tell me what comes up. You could get hired as a crisis actor. It's like a casting. It's a live casting. It's like motherfucker going. Daughter of Yeshua, I know you've been in the industry. It's like it's something in the industry going for a part. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is all part of the script. That's why I don't get emotionally involved in stuff like that. And see, sometimes, okay, there's nothing wrong with these YouTubers and stuff reporting on this stuff and talking about it, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful because you don't want to get caught. You don't want to be a part of that 2-point theory, man. That 2-point theory ain't that nice because it's like you're projecting falseness. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like you're kind of pushing the falseness too low. You see what I'm saying? But we're breaking it down as commentary and we're letting you know that it's not real. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just said, though, daughter, Yeshua, me and you was both thinking that. That's playing on your emotions. That's what they do. It's to get you riled up, to get you. This is really for that. Kyle Rittenhouse is that's for good. Like BJ said, he's not lying. That's for the guns. They coming for your guns. That Kyle Rittenhouse is the gun. Just like, for example, the St. Louis mayor the other day. This is how you know they coming for the guns. St. Louis mayor the other day was talking live on the podium, right? Supposedly, I seen a story. Supposedly, some shots rang out. She had to duck and everything. Everybody, it was some pandemonium. So that's fake right there. See. Why would you see what I'm saying? So they actually literally said,
hold on, Frank. Hold on.
You didn't hear about that?
People laughing. This was in St. Louis, Missouri?
Yeah, it was in St. Louis is wild though. But
St. Louis is buck wild.
I didn't think she I thought I saw that footage.
You from there, right? Or Shaq, you've been out there. Or you was raised out there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I thought I saw that footage and where she's talking to the media and then they all hear the shots and she just is like, oh well, and keeps on talking. Is that the situation you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, man. So it's just like, see,
it's normal,
I'm telling you,
that's what she said. That's what she said.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, y'all, man. That's why I don't like, and that's another thing too. This is my thing. I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but we can't. Just because we don't agree with these Democrats, we can't jump on these conservatives, these Republican sides either and shit because these motherfuckers don't like us. You know what I'm saying? What do they got? What do they? Now Trump was all right though. Trump motherfucking was issuing some shit for us. We're not talking about him. We're talking about these other motherfuckers. Trump was different. You know what I'm saying? We talking about these other motherfuckers and shit. What are they issuing? You said what do they have on the agenda for us? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they all following the same old. It's all a little script. Just like this is another thing. I'm playing another thing for a reason why we don't get along. For example, that's another reason why we don't get along right there. Bam, Democrat, Republican politics. They got us divided by politics. I mean, excuse me,
politics, gender. Now they got the gender wars going on.
Yeah, why we don't support each other? My bad. Yeah, exactly. They got the gender wars. They got the they got the agent. She's a double agent. Cynthia. I don't even want to give her no shine on here, but Cynthia, synthetic. She's a double agent. You know what I'm saying? The Crystal homegirl. She a double agent. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it's like I don't want to say this YouTuber. I like her. I don't want to say her name, but I think y'all know who I am. But I heard to come to find out she got ties with some dude that got ties to Cynthia G. And I got to look at her weird now, and I hear her regurgitating man-hating points kind of right now. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to cancel this person too. You know what I'm saying? Because how you cool with some dude that's cool with Cynthia G? Why is any black dudes in the conscious community supposedly or YouTube cool with synthetic G anyway? I got to look at you like a simp or some. I can't look at you as no alpha or nothing. I got to look at you weird. I have to. You know what I'm saying? And my bad, that went off topic too. But y'all see what I'm saying? Politics, the gender wars, all that.
Sorry, that's my bad. I took us off topic. I'm sorry.
But no, it's good. This is good conversation, man. This is stuff this is news that went on, and this is good conversation. No, this is excellent.
Well, thanks, Shaq. I appreciate it. Daughter, what do you think about that? And then Shaq, you could go after her and shit, man. What do y'all think about what I just said, man? About the gender war? Because Shaq kind of sparked it. I like that. He sparked it off.
Yeah, honestly, I look at it now like there's war with everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It's kind of like anything that they can come up with to create a war out of, hold on. Going to that comment, you know what? That's
I
exactly
said that
right.
on,
And I heard
I
somebody
said that
else
on Love
bring
and Hip
that up.
Hop.
Where is
I mean,
his father? They always say that to us, but where is his father?
I said
Good
that. I
question.
commented.
Who
I
that?
commented.
Rittenhouse?
I
You
commented
talking about
something like,
Rittenhouse?
yeah, I commented something like
His
that.
father failed him. His
I,
father failed him.
we
His
got to, we
father
got to,
failed
we
him.
got to
I'm
come
gonna
with
say
the
that
same
right
talking
now.
points. Let's come with the same talking points as they come with us. I said that on Love After Lockup. I was talking about the little broad
Good
Nicole.
point.
Y'all fuck with Love After Lockup, right? Well, Love After Lockup, the little broad Nicole, that's with the little man chick or whatever, man boy that looks like Egon from Ghostbusters. So okay, so look, when I just talk so fast, it makes it that much funnier. So you catch it at the end,
Hey,
like
that's how I know you from New York, boy. Hey, that's how I know you East Coast, boy. I like, hey,
natural. So look, so I said in the comment section, I'm like, damn, it's funny. I got like 30 likes already and counting right now. Just on that post. I said, damn, it's funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about, single mothers and stuff like that. But when it comes down to a white female single mother, how come nobody ever asks where the father's at? Man, people I just start getting likes left and right. I'm like, damn, I see why. That was deep. Computer bot, that you just said the same similar thing I just said on that post, man. That's so true. See, the media is quiet about that because you see what I'm saying? For one, there's not the number of single black mothers like they say there is and shit. There is a lot. And for two, the thing is, there's white single. I mean, there's single mothers too, though. A black white single mothers like a motherfucker too that they're not talking about. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
So that's a good question, man. That's a good question. That I like that. You're right, Sean James and you know what I'm saying, and Harvey Superboy. They was spitting, but y'all gotta look at that's a real good topic, man. What did you, the Queen, say? The father looks a mess too.
Have you seen
I
the
don't know where he
father?
is. Have you seen him? I haven't seen him.
Because she said the father looks a mess too.
That lets you know it's the script. I'm telling you, boy. That lets you know. And then the thing is, when you make up characters like this, you can make up anything about them, the past, the present. You could make anything it's like a Build-A-Bear at Disneyland and shit. You build a motherfucking bear. And shit.
But you know what? That's how. That's how you know these. I wouldn't say the system is messed up. I say the people that's have hijacked the system definitely is biased, racist. You know what I mean, prejudice and all that. But
oh yeah,
I was listening to the case and the prosecutor. Maybe this be one of the reasons why they dropped one of the charges. Dropped the gun charge and stuff was because the prosecutor's going to go after the guy who actually gave the gun. He mentioned that he was going to prosecute him to the full extent of the law. The one who gave the gun to Rittenhouse. So I don't know. They work out deals like that behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
See, the thing is, why is the person not behind the bar? How come he's not getting? The thing is, that's my thing. That's a damn lie. Because the gun, when you buy a gun, it's federal. You got to go to federal databases, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was registered to the other guy now. Yeah, it was registered to the other guy. He gave it to him.
You have to have a real birth certificate. You got to go have a real birth certificate. Not no bullshit, no phony baloney motherfucking birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some real shit, right? And you have to be over 21, dude, or 21. My bad. So that's a damn lie. It's all a lie, and that's any state. You see what I'm saying? So that judge, that's how you know it's fake. And
hold on, any state for what?
Any state with the gun, it has to be that age, no matter what state. That's why they all that background check. That's federal. All that, any gun, anything with guns is federal. Just like anything with the post and mail is federal. That's federal. That's why if you lie or whatever, anything with guns, whatever, you automatic felony. The dude, Kyle Rittenhouse, should have had a felony, and he should have made it to where they should have made it. It would have been to where he can't own a gun ever again in his life. That's how this shit. Them gun laws ain't no joke. I know about that shit, dude. I don't know about the other side. I know both sides of the law. I done been on. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. Well, not like that. But you know what I mean? A regular guy and a guy that wasn't so regular back in the day. You know what I mean? But so that lets you know it's fake. And then look, for example, too, these trials have a certain amount of time. A speedy trial. These trials have a certain amount of time. Trials take years. How the fuck they have one case that was last year and then one case that was like 2 years ago, the Mont Aubrey shit that was before that, and they're both coming out at the same time? It doesn't work like that. One of them had been. It doesn't work like that, dude. That other one still wouldn't have been out yet. The Kyle Rittenhouse case.
So hold on.
That shit was barely
the
last
Mont
year.
Aubrey was early part of 2020, right? It was like what, February or something, 2020.
Okay, you know what, they were like the same year, huh? No.
Yeah, and Rittenhouse was August of 2020, August 20, 2020.
Yeah.
Was it 20? Okay. You got a good memory. Okay, maybe it's the same. Still, it's just weird how they're both back to back like that, because that's like 5-6 months of time gap. There should still. There's no way that both the trials should be on at the same time right now. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Because we still didn't barely have. Okay, whose trial did we still didn't have yet? No, we had. Okay, see, okay, this is another thing. So you know it's fake. The Derek Chauvin, what's his name? George Floyd shit was after both of them, wasn't it? When was it George Floyd, dude? How did George Floyd the Derek Chauvin trial?
That was May.
How was that?
Wow, you have a good memory because I can't remember.
How was that before both of those, dude? The George Floyd shit.
Well, because remember it was Memorial Day. It was around, I think it was the day of Memorial Day, or the day before Memorial Day, or something like that.
Check you right.
Everything. Or that weekend, yeah, that weekend before, yeah, that Monday or some shit. Yeah.
It's just, I don't think these trials should be all. It's all sensationalism and shit. So okay, that's another thing too. So the Democrat Republican, man, these you know what I'm saying? That's another reason why we're not gonna support each other, man, because we look at it like if this one person disagree with me or this other person disagree with me, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna support him at all. I was arguing with some fool on YouTube and shit, man. I don't even, you know what I'm saying, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't even arguing with no motherfucker. This motherfucker older than me. This motherfucker got gray hairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This motherfucker had the gray 5 o'clock shadow and all that, trying to talk that bullshit. I don't know who's really. He's one of the motherfuckers. Somebody family on Facebook. He's family member. He's family members. I had to go in on him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, I ain't gonna support you because I don't even agree with you. See, you are old. I'm not gonna call you an elder. You're an older motherfucker, right? You supposed to be teaching me some good shit. You're not supposed to be arguing with me about some, you know what I'm saying, some fucking jab and shit. Oh man, I'm gonna take it because, you know what I'm saying, whoop de whoop de whoop, doop de whoop. Do you notice in it? Oh no, but that's not, you know, that's not. Do you, man? You know, it's like, dude. See, that's another reason, man. We can't, if we don't agree on something, we that doesn't mean we still shouldn't support each other, man. That doesn't mean we still shouldn't come together. You see what I'm saying? You got you know, you got Mexicans, you got whites who got other people, other groups, man. They support each other, man, and they don't necessarily have to agree with each other, man. That's why they get shit done. That's why they getting shit done. So I'm gonna play something else real quick right here, man. You know what I'm saying? For these, we're gonna talk about the damn what's the name, man. You know, the civil rights movement too, man. I'm sorry, but the civil rights movement hurt us, dude. It hurt us. It hurt us. You know, y'all probably won't agree, but it hurt us, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that was another push on the integration. You see, that was another push on democratic rule and leftist type.
Frank,
you know what I'm saying?
Frank, you got more clips than Brent Howard.
You know?
I'm sorry.
You know? All right, let's go with this real quick, man. Let's go with this real quick. You know what I'm saying?
For many of us growing up in the 50s and 60s, as the civil rights movement began, much of it we saw on television as distant news. It didn't affect me as a young white high school student. When I was a sophomore in college in Baltimore, Maryland, which was a border state that still had segregation in many places, I became aware of the discrimination that existed right around me. It seemed so unfair, so un-American. Injustice touched me personally. I believed in the American dream. I believed in Declaration of Independence, beautiful document. It just seemed unfair not to everybody have the benefits of it. I heard that there was a group forming to go to Mississippi the following summer, 1964. And Mississippi was the most segregated state in the country. When blacks in Mississippi are arrested, beaten, or even killed, no one seems to be paying attention. But when white students were, it got the attention of the country on Mississippi. So in the summer of 1964, I joined what became called the Mississippi Summer Project. The goal of the 1964 Mississippi Summer Project was, first and foremost, to increase the African-American voter registration in Mississippi. It was a dangerous place for anyone who was opposing the status quo when it came to race relations. 2 days before I arrived in Mississippi, 3 of our colleagues, Michael Schwerner, James Chaney, and Andrew Goodman, were arrested, were released into the custody of the Ku Klux Klan, and were brutally murdered that night. 2 days later, I arrived, and when a colleague, another civil rights worker, and I were on our way to our office, we were arrested simply for walking down the street.
You know
two
what?
whites
My bad.
in a black neighborhood walking down the street. My coworker said to me, "You think they're going to kill us?" And I said, "Maybe, because that's what happened." I will never take the right to vote for granted, because I remember how the people I work with, people I live with, risked their lives, in some cases lost their lives, because the right to fully participate as an American citizen.
You know what? Let me stop it right there. Let me stop it right there and play this real quick. Sorry about that. Let me stop it
Advertising on
right there,
YouTube
man.
helps me reach engaged customers like
This
Jenna,
right here
who's been
is-
searching for landscapers on Google. So when she watches YouTube, my ad's there with a link to schedule now.
In the Black community, we were prepared
Play this
by
instead of
setting
that, bro. Then
certain
I'm gonna play
goals,
French for 9.
objectives for ourselves. This was done primarily in the home, in the church, and in the school at that particular time, because schools had a heavy reinforcement into our characters because they were Black schools. Schools were not integrated at that time. You know, do the best that you can with your life. You are unique. You have a contribution to make. You have something to offer. You have a talent. You have skills, many, many other things that you do have. Go on out there into the world and get them. Don't stay here in Farmville. There's nothing here for you. You know, it's a retired person's town, a little small place of this nature, but go on and develop it. College, if you can't go to college, take up a good skill. Skill trades were heavy then. We've moved away from that, of course, now, but in the 50s, skill trades were very heavy. Masonry, carpentry, electronics, auto mechanics, and many, many others. So we were encouraged, pardon?
Then to your lack of employment, the young people had to go away from home. You know, every summer,
Right.
most of the young people around here went to Atlantic City to work.
Relative to white America, we were taught that a lot of the values that came into being were set by middle class, let's say white America. In a way, we were to emulate them, you know, because at this point,
Hold up. See, they don't never tell you the good. They don't never tell you what we talk about. Good parts of good aspects of segregation. They don't never tell you that. It's always a Black motherfucker complaining about that shit. Not all of them Black people at that time were mentally disturbed and shit by thinking like that. But you know what I'm saying? And that's real, man. See, not all Black people did not have pride. Like a lot of them Black people back then that was talking that, oh, this is the only way. That it just sounded like a lack of pride. It sounded like a lack of you know, without these motherfuckers, we couldn't do it, type shit, if you ask me. But see, this dude said that he said they took the values out and they try to subject their values onto us. That's what they're doing to this day. That's another reason why we will not support each other. Right?
You know what? I just have a quick example. When I was in elementary school, the title made me think about this before the integration Black schools taught values. But I went to a 100% Black magnet program school here in Georgia, which is like a challenge school for advanced kids. Anyways, we would pray at the beginning of the morning. I remember we learned Swahili, we learned Spanish, we learned African dance, we learned karate, I learned ballet, I learned so many basketball, I learned so many different things. And I'm talking about travel to DC, travel to New York, like there was so many things. I met Felicia Rashad, she came to our school. I met what was that lady's name? Lisa and the Cult Jam. You remember them back in the day?
Oh yeah.
They used to sing that song, Let the Beat Hit 'Em. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm showing my age. But anyways, I'm just saying that for this to be a predominantly Black school, they did so many things for us to give us experiences, to teach us about our heritage, our people, our history. Like Black history was a huge thing. Science was huge. Like, you know, so when I left that school, and this is the purpose of me saying it, and I went to middle school, we moved to the suburbs, which was totally white. It was like a culture shock. It was like, it was so crazy this stupid school. And how dumb the kids were. I hate to say anybody was dumb, but they just didn't have that richness in valuing the culture and the education like we did. And I just wanted to say that for the record. So.
Man, see, and that's the thing too. They spoke, and they taught you other languages for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not no
Well,
like.
they wanted us to also know that we had a heritage outside of slavery, outside of what those other history books taught us. Like I can't tell you, like the effects of learning African dance for a little black girl was huge.
Right.
Seeing the jewelry, seeing the, hearing the djembe, knowing what that is, like all of those different things for me as a kid let me know, okay, I have culture. So that by the
Right.
time I got to the white, predominantly white school, I wasn't listening to what they were talking about. I already knew who I was. So that title is actually right. We were teaching values.
Chak, what you got to say about that, man?
Chak is gone.
Wow. No, I'm here. Hey, I'm on mute, man. I'm doing some crazy stuff in the background. I'm on mute. Hey, but damn, man, you got to talk Swahili and all that? Oh man.
I did. I can't say I remember it too much, but it's just the idea of
It don't matter. You had the experience, like you said before. That's why I can't necessarily call some of these schools and colleges black colleges, because if you ain't teaching some of that
That's what I'm saying, dude.
if you're not teaching a history prior to slavery type stuff, man, and we got scholars and stuff that can dig that stuff up and start, teaching it to our future generation, our children and stuff, man, because you got to get them a prestige, man. You got to get them something. You got to give them the tools for them to be proud of themselves and proud of their culture. Because a lot of their hair, you know what I'm saying? Even when when I had a conversation with Miss Latney, Frank, she's 91 years old, and she tell us, back in the day how it was, man, how they was, they talked about their hair and stuff, and how your mothers and stuff, and your family members tell you don't go outside and you don't want to get too black and shit like that. So all that stuff, we had to shake off all that off and still be considered a citizen, a human being or something. And it was passed on. A lot of stuff has still been passed on. Don't comb your hair and stuff. You can't have nappy hair and stuff like that. You know what I mean? All that stuff, images, we still dealing with a lot of that that was passed down to this day. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff we got to still break mentally, psychologically, man. But getting that type of experience, I think, man, I think we should try to push for that for the future children, because like I said, a lot of us is in our mid-30s, going on 40s. It's pretty wrap for us. It's a wrap for us, Playboy.
He says,
wrap for us, Playboy.
Okay, what you saying? Like,
hey,
you saying you spitting that jewel you spit the other day, man. You was what you said something about that was deep too. You said something about you was like a lot of these these mace, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats, you know what I'm saying? How won't, you know what I'm saying? How come they won't actually help us, you know what I'm saying, financially or whatever? And you're right, dude. I agree with you on that. Remember a couple episodes ago, man.
What I was saying about some of the older people, like you said, that went to, they like the 65, 7-year-olds, even some of the 50-year-olds, 55-year-olds and stuff. They look back at and they're looking at the youth like some of these young guys. Well, y'all didn't have. I mean, you guys didn't build no infrastructure for them, even in hip hop.
Right.
There was no. You can't talk about these young guys, how they rap, how they dress, because you older niggas did not build any infrastructure to any structure for them to even maintain the culture, a culture that we had.
Right.
So how dare you point your finger at these young guys when we didn't build it? We didn't build it. Nothing stable. You got these guys still 40, 50 years old, still trying to get deals from Def Jam. Def Jam is a dying damn dinosaur. Some years old, you still can't get a damn. You still talking about getting a deal from Def Jam records. Come on, man, stop.
And that's another reason why we're not supporting each other, man, because we're so busy trying to get deals and get a break from the white man and stuff, instead of aggregating our money together and making our own damn record.
Hey, man.
What's Puffy in them at?
Let me say this one more thing.
Well, was
some of the
Puffy?
people
Oh
with the
Lord,
money.
that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, you had to run in with him or something? Or
Huh?
yeah, huh? I see you had to run in with
Huh?
him. Okay.
I don't want to
Well, let me.
get
Hey,
into
look.
that.
No, don't do it.
Be good,
Save
what
it for
up?
my show when I bring you on.
Salute,
Yeah.
salute,
Hey,
be
but
good.
but what I was saying with some of the older people, even us, like I try to just giving game back to some of the young people, teaching them certain things like taxes, teaching things how to buy, how to actually purchase a vehicle, what to look for when you
Yes.
purchase the vehicle, like say the interest rate, find it, you know what I'm saying, to get
Mhm.
the best interest rate, the difference between going with a regular bank and going with a credit union, being with the credit union, something and building up actual some type of credit or something with the credit union. Is things like
Yes.
this we should be teaching our youth. For some of the older people who wasn't necessarily giving their game out.
Yeah.
And some ones that got the money, they millionaires now, and you don't see them really giving back to the and trying to invest in the newest prodigy coming up. You know what I mean? Any even new
Right.
creators coming up, not on that type of level. They're trying to exploit them. They're trying to induct them and put and be what's the word I'm looking for? Gatekeepers and what's the other word I'm looking for? Recruiting them to go into the same field and same deadbeat contracts as they were. You supposed to be doing. We supposed to be trying to make that. We went through that, right? Jay-Z said that. Ain't that the line Jay-Z said?
I know, huh?
Didn't Jay-Z say that?
Yep.
Yep.
But
That's a good
we
point.
that's what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to pass that game back, give back, donate to some of these young youths and find them out, seek them out.
Big
Seek out
devil.
these new creators and stuff, man, in all levels, on the professional level, on the entrepreneurship level, all that, man. That's what we got to do going forward, because it's like I said, it's dead for us. Some of the older people are stuck in their ways. Some of us stuck in our ways. So, man.
And that's another reason why we
Damn,
don't be
boy.
supporting. And see, the thing, I think it's another reason why we don't support each other too, because you got the older ones against, you know what I'm saying, going against the grain as the younger ones. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the older ones are still on that civil rights. You see what I'm saying? They're still on that civil rights tip. You see what I'm saying? And I noticed that. You know what I mean? They're still on that overcome and submissive type tip. And see, they want to take out passages from the Bible that talk about submissiveness, but that's not what the turn the other cheek on. That's not what it meant, dude. And then you can't be take. You got to take it more subliminal, like some of the
Turn the
parts
other
of the
cheek.
Bible. You see what I'm saying? Than literal. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, yo. Listen, I feel like a lot of people in my family are dealing with that. I don't know if there's a term for that mental illness. I call it a mental illness. Literally, it's like they are stuck in the civil rights movement. They believe. I think they're just now starting not to even believe in this country. Okay, because of the news is slapping them in the face every day, so they have no choice. But really, it's like, why did it take you so long to get to this point? Even down to, let me tell you what I deal with. I deal with trying to wake the masses up and people up about these churches, right? And how backwards they are. That has been really crucial in our demise, okay, and holding us down. I think that this system has used the churches to do exactly that. Well, we're pouring all of this hard-earned money. I can't tell you how many of these older Black women have believed in this. You know what I'm saying? They'll give their last dollar to this preacher. And when we should have been investing it in something else. Now, let me tell you, just like you said, Frank, the Bible may say turn the other cheek, but listen, this is the same Bible that talks about overturning tables when you're angry, okay? And basically going off on people. So I don't agree with that. They use it to how they want to use it to keep us down so that we won't flourish. So I agree with you 1,000% with that.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. You know, they use that on us, man. And honestly, that's how you know we're not that's the disconnect, my bad, from the old to the young. You see what I'm saying? Because we're thinking with some more common sense, like, this ain't that era no more. You see what I'm saying? Even you know, I'm gonna say shoot. Even in the 80s and the 90s, that was even it wasn't even the era no more. And them Maxine Waters, people like that, been in the Congress in office for years, man.
It's time
You
to
see what I'm
go.
saying? It's time to
go. It's a wrap.
Jim Clyburn been in the office for years. You see what I'm saying? What is he doing? Who else? You know what I'm saying? All these people are in their boule, man. These people
Al Sharpton. It's a wrap.
Al not so
Jesse
sharp.
Jackson. It's a wrap.
Messy Jesse. You know what I'm saying? Messy Jesse Jackson, man. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, man. These motherfuckers just get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like the Italians, get the motherfuckers out of here.
Hey man, these niggas collecting checks. They greedy, man. They some greedy. They just still want to collect checks, man. Take money out of our pockets and you pockets. You're supposed to be setting up your prodigy, man, and setting up. Man, come on, man.
Ben Chump, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Ben Chump.
The other dude, Lee not so merit. You know what I'm saying? Lee don't got no merit. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
These people, man, I'm telling you, man, these people selling us out. And see, that's another reason why we not supporting each other, man. I'm telling you, these people.
Tamika Mallory.
The Tamika Mallory, see, and that got the black women.
But you're not really like you're talking on social media for sound bites, but you're not really fighting for justice. Because if you were really fighting for justice, you would.
That's true. You still there, daughter Yeshua? Is that my stuff?
What happened? Well, she was going far, boy. What happened?
I know that was that me.
I don't know. That probably was her.
Yeah, Big Dad, man. What do you say? Because you know what I'm saying. We both out here in California. We know. You know what I'm saying, Max? He said Maxine ain't doing nothing. Man, did nothing for the people. She don't even live in the community, but she live in the suburbs. Exactly, man. Big Dad, man. You know, you see,
he's just collecting checks, man. Hey, man, they're put in their positions to, like you said, to keep us, basically keep us from growing, like you said. Because they're in their position and you're like, well, hold on. You've been in this position for this long. Y'all been in government. We got mayors, we got judges, we got police chiefs and stuff like that, commissioners and stuff like that. We got attorneys, lawyers and stuff like that, doctors, scientists and stuff. Then why we don't have no institution that we can fall back, we can actually go to and be a staple, a so-called Black American staple? Where is it at? You got all these educated people say they educated, they highly educated, they master this, master that, but you ain't mastered on how to get your people in a position of prosperity. Hey, you know what Miss Latney called it? She called it a PhD, power how done. Power how done.
Man.
But yeah, man. It's messed up, man. You got these older niggas, man. They sit there just collecting these checks, man. Why is Judge Jackson still getting money? Who is still paying him? I'm trying to understand.
Who's paying this man? You know what I'm saying? Who is paying?
No, I was over here going.
You was going in. What happened? You got clicked out. You were still talking.
I'm like, damn,
I was going so hard.
Going 100 miles an hour over here, man. Wilding out, man. You know what I'm saying?
You still talking? Come on, we click that clean out.
Oh my gosh, I got tears. I was going so hard, but everything just shut down.
That's I'm glad you back. I'm glad you back, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, but listen, Jesse Jackson, all of them are getting on my very last nerve, for real. I'm over it.
What Dave Chappelle say? Well, Dave, you're done, son. You're done.
Right.
It's okay. So what I'm planning? I'm gonna have a plan to have.
Gave him negative money.
I want to plan to have Dr. Sakima Bay on here, but I want to see, because he was talking about a while back about something about getting back at the Congressional Black Caucus. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, you know what I mean? But I want to talk about that too, because I know there's something we could do to these people for not representing us, man. These people ain't representing us.
Well, you know what? One thing we could do, Frank, is use our platforms. Like you said, people brave enough. We so-called counseling, some of these celebrities and some of our Black celebrity stuff. Why don't we use our platforms like that? Because It's a form of mob justice. I hate to say that. A lot of people been getting taken down with this mob justice on these platforms and social medias. And you put, hey man, look here, man, you need to offer your resignation, man. You ain't doing the job. Be the people, be the republic. We offer for your resignation, man. You have your services are no longer needed. Turn in your resignation by the end of this goddamn Christmas, by the end of this year. Before December 25th, we need your paperwork, sir. Your duties are no longer needed.
And see, the thing is with these cats, you know, we can't. It's like, are we gonna push the racism with these dudes? You know what I'm saying? They look like us, so it's just like, it's obviously corruption. It's obviously they don't have no agenda. They don't care. What did Jim Clyburn said? Jim Clyburn said it, man. They said, what kind of agenda do you want? You know what I'm saying? When Biden gets in office, this and that. He said, man, I ain't tripping out Biden doing nothing. I just want to make sure, you know, me and my family straight. What kind of shit is that to say, man? And you're supposed to be an elder, man. Not everybody is an elder. I'm sorry. You got to earn that title just like you earn respect. Not everybody's an elder. You see what I'm saying? Just like not everybody's a man. There's motherfuckers men and there's motherfuckers that are males. Not everybody's a woman. Not every female's a woman. There's females that are women. And there's females that are just females. So we gotta, you see what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, for you to get held to that standard, man, you gotta live to that standard, man. Live by the standard, man. Have you ever heard of a cat named France Fanon? France Fanon.
I heard your boy been talking about France Fanon, and I heard Tommy Davidson. You know, I first heard him when Tommy Davidson mentioned him one time. This is maybe about maybe 2018, 2019. He was on Sway in the Morning, and he mentioned France Fanon. He was going in on it. The comedian Tommy Davidson.
Right.
Was going in on it. Yeah, France Fanon. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll check out a little bit of this real quick. Let's take a couple minutes real quick, man. But this dude, he has something called Black Skin, White Mask. Let's check this out, man.
Right. Yeah.
My bad. This is for fair use. You know what I'm saying? Fair use commentary only. 1976 Copyright Act. They want to be us so bad, don't they?
I need to earn my master's in healthcare, but I need a school that understands my schedule.
Everybody want to be us so bad. Everybody want to dance like us. Well, they look all pale, so they're not trying to look like us, but they're trying to look like us in the fashion wise.
Frantz Fanon and his.
Oh no, they trying to look like us too.
White man. Yes.
Oh man, I think my screen froze, yo.
Who was Frantz Fanon?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't see you, Chak.
Author of Black Skin, White Mask was an
dirty money.
He was born in 1925 in Martinique. He grew up under colonial rule and as an adult became a critic of the racism that characterized the colonial system. Colonial racism assumed that colonized people were inferior to those of the ruling power and that their culture and values were also inferior. Based upon these assumptions, it imposed its own culture and values on the colonized people, while according them an inferior status within the new society. Fanon experienced colonial rule from a very young age. In Martinique, he became friends with the influential poet, novelist, and political figure Aimé Césaire, a radical critic of colonialism. Fanon's ideas about racism developed further on serving with the French army during World War II, and when he moved to France to study medicine and psychiatry at the University of Lyon. He qualified as a psychiatrist in 1951 and intended to submit Black Skin, White Mask as his doctoral dissertation, but the work was considered too controversial. The university examiners rejected it, and so Fanon had the manuscript published into a book instead. In 1953, Fanon was offered a job in Algeria. The Algerian War for independence from France began the next year. Fanon became involved with the Algerian rebel group Front de Libération Nationale in 1955, and as a result, he was expelled from the country in 1957. His experiences in Algeria had a profound effect on his later writings. In his last book, The Wretched of the Earth, Fanon departed from the non-violent tone of Black Skin, White Masks and argued that the colonized have the right to commit violence to gain independence. In 1960, Fanon was diagnosed with leukemia. He died the following year at the age of just 36. The Wretched of the Earth was published after his death. What we're talking about today is his first novel, Black Skin, White Masks. In Black Skin, White Masks, Frantz Fanon argued that Colonial racism has psychopathological effects. In other words, it fosters mentally disturbed behavior. One of the key terms he uses is the process of cultural assimilation. This is a process that occurs when the native culture of a colonized people is replaced by the culture of the colonial power. Fanon argued that this profoundly damages colonized people.
Okay. So we can use that. Damn, what did Dad say? We need our people in office, man, to be proactive.
Can you hear me?
Reactive. Ooh, yeah, I can hear you, Shaq.
Yeah, now we can.
My boy Dad be spitting some. Ooh, hey, did he just say it? Our people are too reactive. That's just like
But you know what though? When people get into office, they get bought off by all of these, donors and so that's a part of the problem. Like even like a Maxine Waters, for example, she's already bought off,
Right.
and all of like Inglewood, that whole area, Frank, that's who votes for her every single time. You know what I mean? It's us that's doing it, but it's like, what is she really doing for that area? But she's in their pockets of the big corporations, and that's the problem. They get there and get bought off.
That's true. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. You got some. See, the thing is, they get some of these. They even get some of these dudes from the streets. I don't want to say names, but I didn't heard. It don't matter what Democrat, Republican, whatever. Whatever. But I didn't heard dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just they use their platform. They talking some stuff, and I'm like, no, it's not really how that works. So they got some. They use some certain people from the streets out there. You see what I'm saying? They got a lot of people that are residents of Inglewood. You see what I'm saying? A lot of older Black people, they get to get those votes too. So the thing is, we got to really, what I'm saying, even if if you have some kind of platform, whatever, you're from the streets or you're not, or you're just a regular cat or whatever, what I'm saying, you live in a normal 9 to 5, you have to know, you got to try not to regurgitate what you heard. Do your research. You see what I'm saying? Do your research. What I'm saying? Look, know your facts and know your information, because you don't want to give and mislead. But you're right. You're right. That Inglewood area, I'm sorry, you're right. A lot of them vote for her. And see, look how they did it. I know Dev know. They build the stadium right now, right? And a lot of people that it was hidden, a lot of people with the eminent domain, just like Jay-Z with Brooklyn. You didn't help them people. A lot of them people got gentrified out of Brooklyn. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Inglewood, same thing with Brooklyn. You got one Black face to kind of help it happen, and one another Black face to help it happen. But one is a politician and one's a musician. You see how that works? That's another reason why we don't support. You see what I'm saying? But where's the resources to support, right? I see that too. Where's our wealth? You see what I'm saying? Where's the wealth?
Which y'all say we have to. This is a process that we have to go through. I mean, considering the situation we came out of, we had to go through this process to get to the, to the end of the tunnel.
Ooh.
These are basically got to go through this thing, man. Because like you said, I mean, if we survive, you know what I mean? Hey, if we survive in these shark infested waters, we like shark bait out here.
Damn,
we shark bait play.
I think this is a process we got to go through, and I think too. See, the thing is, they use people like King to integrate us, right? You see what I'm saying? But then you see what I'm saying, and then they killed him to really make us want to push for the. You see what I'm saying, and make us want. Oh, excuse me, they did it in '65. They did the integration or the segregation stuff in '65. But then they killed him in '68, and see that really made him. You know what I'm saying? That really made them want to put. That put that seal on the integration. And see, the thing is though, that should have made people look. See, they thought the government, and people thought the government or whatever, which they did, had something to do with his killing. But if you thought the government had something to do with his killing, you just got tricked into being integrated. So you didn't feel you still didn't feel some type of way about getting integrated. We got tricked, we got bamboozled, we got hoodwinked. See, Martin Luther King, I didn't have so many people. I'm gonna have to do a whole live on him. There's a lot of controversy behind him. You see what I'm saying? It's funny though. He was the most hated man in America when he died. Was Martin Luther King? Look that up. So don't let these.
But think about it. Even when he went to Germany, he got this name from Martin Luther. His real name is Michael, ain't it?
It's Michael King, exactly. Michael King. He got it from some white. What's his name? Was a bishop in what's his name? Martin Luther. He was some. I forget some European figure.
German or some shit. Some
Yep.
German nigga, yeah. But
what
I mean, even the term, even the black term, the African American term, people get. I think that's dangerous for people to keep pushing us away from whatever our heritage was, to just push us down a dead end road, calling ourselves Black Americans, because it's tied to nothing. It's only tied to coming out of slavery. You know what I mean?
And that
I
came
think
from
that's
Jesse
dangerous.
Jackson.
There's no standing.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
There's no standing by law. No standing by law at all. And even Obama said it. He said on the Tom Joyner show that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not black. You know what I'm saying? He said, why is that? He said, because there's no standing by law. He gave us a hint. Donald Trump gave us a lot of hints. So did Obama. Joe Biden just Joe Biden hit us with this a couple of weeks ago, right? Come on, dude. We just showed you who he's working for. Didn't Joe Biden hit it with the 666 over his eye? Hello.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'll bring that up right now.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
But it's still a lot of education we got to do internally, individually. We got to try to educate some of the people, man, and spark some of our bright minds to actually, you know what I mean, get to that level, man. Because boy, it's a hell of a battle.
But going back, Shaq, to your question, I really believe from a spiritual standpoint that this government is going to have to repair what they have done. And I believe that they're going to have to give some form of reparations before it's all said and done. That's what I believe is going to happen. And I believe,
We'll be dead.
you know, so I don't know if that will be the case or not, but I just believe in what the Bible says. And the Bible said that they're going to have to.
It's just sure, because the youth is going to be the one that's going to spark that. When they not, and this might not be our youth. This is going to be the youth coming. They're going to.
You think we're going to be gone before that happens? They talking about it now.
Well, it's possible. I'm just talking. Maybe I'm throwing some Larry Home jabs. But yeah, on a serious note, I'm just saying that some it's always some of the youth. You know, as the warriors, you know, they spark. You know what I'm saying? They once they rebel and shit, they get on the level and rebel, and hey, ain't nothing you can do. You gotta, you know, they're kicking over. They're gonna be ones kicking over the tables and stuff.
Yeah, I believe that we are warriors too. I believe that we are the warrior generation that we've been waiting for. I think the ones behind us, they have the muscle, but they don't have the intellect or the wisdom.
Right.
We have the wisdom, and I think that when it's our time, they're going to be the muscle. Best believe it, because they are fighters, they're warriors, and they don't mind dying. But at the end of the day, you know, our generation, I think we saw what happened to Martin. We saw what happened to Malcolm. We saw what happened to them, and we have read more. We've learned more. We've listened more. We paid attention. And I think we understand our opposition more. You know, even taking into account what happened to Nat Turner, do you ever think back to how he could have done that in a way and actually survived it? You know, I have. At the end of the day, it's like, have we learned from those past uprisings, like what happened in Haiti? You know, if we could go back and make that different, how could we make things different with that? All those things, I think our generation can take that information and move forward with that. Whereas the younger generation, they have the excitement, the passion, the courage. But I think we're going to be the leaders. We're just waiting on, like we were talking about earlier, the Jesse Jacksons to be gone, the Al Sharptons. Trust me. When they're gone, which is right around the corner, it's our time. It's our time. You laughing? I'm
My bad.
Come on, C19. Come on, C19.
And see,
Get the hit blackjack.
No,
We
you're
ain't
right.
blackjack the hit. Nah, I'm playing. Let me stop. Let me stop.
I mean,
And
come
that's,
Let me hold
on. Is
myself.
it a far-fetched idea? What y'all think? What y'all think?
I mean, I just think.
Well,
You go for it, Shaq. Go for it. You go
well,
for
let
it.
me say this. Reason why I said kind of what said, but I agree with you said, Mr. Sure. But I was saying that because of the situation, circumstances that's going on with this pandemic, the jab. They definitely tried to take out
Yeah.
some of us. They definitely got a plot to take some of us out that's got some of these the knowledge and some of the. You see, they changing definitions and changing wording and stuff around. So
Yes.
they trying to take some out, some of the
Exactly.
older people out, some of the people with the wisdom that actually experienced some of the things, and some of the people that read up on some of the things that was experienced like 20, 30 years ahead of our time. They're trying to take that class out, take that generation out. I had a generation so sick
Yeah.
that you can't even give the game back, and you can't even give the youth, you know what I'm saying, the that particular weapon they need. They need that weapon, that history weapon. You know what I mean? They actually need the ammo to load up, and we are the middle class of the ammo, the ammunition to actually load them up. You know what I mean? And I think they definitely strategically, military science is, they're trying to take that class out, take us out. You know what I mean? Because we sick, man.
Yeah, but
They
it's
say
not working. It's not. But
it
it's
ain't working. It ain't working.
Because there's no such thing as COVID. There's no such thing as
no.
there's no pandemic.
I mean,
You know what? It's a pandemic on
yeah.
us getting killed. It's a St.
But
Louis
but hold on.
Yeah.
is a
They're
and
way more.
Compton is a pandemic
Yeah.
too.
It's that's remember I said military science. So it's also a psychological way to kill you off too mentally. If you believe it,
Yeah.
then it's gonna
Yeah.
come. You believe that. If you believe in it, you living in that world where they keep talking about these multiverse. If you believing in what they telling you, you believing in what you see. Yes, your eyes definitely can lie to you. You know what I mean? You living inside your own head. You living inside your own mental. There you go. And there is the zombie.
Yeah.
The zombie has been created, and the zombie is walking because you dead from the inside out. You dead. Your thoughts are dead. You have no. Everybody. I don't have. See, I have a problem with people always reading. I don't have no problem with people reading books, but the problem is when you read that book and you become that book instead of you using your own imagination, using your own thought to compile. Use the book as a reference to spark your brain, spark your original mind, your universal thought pattern. Don't
Yeah.
use it just to become that book. You know what I mean? Some people become the book they read instead of saying, okay, well, let me take that information and let me apply it, and then let me use my own creativity and come up with some, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, it's kind of like take the meat and spit out the bones, I think is what you're saying. Use that knowledge to advance, what you've got going on. You got to have something going on too. Like, yeah, it's great to read other philosophers and other people who came before you, but take the meat from them and comprise it to do something to affect change. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bars. Y'all spitting them bars. You said, but okay. So you said that with that jab, right? Damn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go on this before I go a little bit on this tangent before I play this clip, the rest of the clip. But you're right. This is another reason why we're not supporting each other, because we're supporting Biden. We're supporting Joe Biden, a motherfucker that said that your kids are roaches. He called black kids roaches, yo. He called black kids roaches. And we voted for a motherfucker like that. But you know what? Maybe we voted for a motherfucker like that because he called our kids roaches. It's like we feed this white supremacy system a lot of, not us, but a lot of us feed this white supremacy system. We make it to where that shit keeps growing and growing, dude. Guess what? Holidays are coming, bam. We're gonna support it and feed it even more. We talk about this reparation stuff, but we spend trillions of dollars a year holiday times. You see what I'm saying? Instead of aggregating the money, putting it together, giving your kids stuff when they deserve it, when you feel they deserve it, buying them stuff when you feel they deserve it, any time of the year. You should even the white man even tells us when to fucking celebrate shit, dude. How about that? You see what I'm saying? We're we're on their clock, baby. We're on the clock. You on their clock. We
I
on
mean,
their
we're not. We are not on their clock, but there's a lot of people out there that are on their clock. Because I tell you, I've been done with their clock for a very, very long time. Like to the point now, Christmas and Thanksgiving and all those different holidays, I don't feel anything because I'm not celebrating it, I don't
Right.
feel,
Right.
you know,
Right.
there was a time where I used to actually feel like, man,
Me
you
too.
know,
Me too.
now I feel, yeah, because it's normal when you're starting to come out, for those individuals that may be new at this, when you start to come out, it's kind of like, well, dang, I'm not around family, I'm not celebrating this, like, am I doing the right thing? No, you are. That's just like, all the kids wanting all this stuff that they don't need. You don't need it. Like I was just talking to a cousin of mine the other day. He has a 7-year-old who wants a $600 phone. And I said, but she has an iPad. Isn't that enough at that age? No, she wants the phone and you're going to get it like a fool. And let me tell you something. And it's like you can put so many parameters. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? I did. But it's like you can put parameters on that phone, but she's gonna see all this stuff that it's not time to see. That's a wonderful way to get their impressionable minds at a very early age, and you just giving it to her. You're giving it to her to completely defile her mind and screw her up for the rest of her life, because that's what's gonna happen. And that's crazy.
Let me ask you about this. On what y'all think about they just lowered the age for children 13, I think. The 13, I think. 13 and older you can get a cash app or some shit. Is it 13 and older? I'm talking about for the
Cash App? Oh
yeah, for the cash app.
Oh my God, bro.
So what do they need to do with a cash app
That
at
shit-
13? What do you have to
burnt.
do at 13?
That shit burnt. It's
Hey,
burnt
look
out.
here.
Damn,
These,
dude.
Pay
what you
for
mean?
school
They
lunch,
gearing
like
up. Yeah. They
They're
gearing
trying
up for
to
this
they're
digital
trying to
world.
turn these
For
last
all
kids into
digital world. They gearing up.
put some
They
adult
want
clothes.
everybody on that system. They grid. They want everybody on their grid.
and
They
you
can
know
track
what?
everybody.
You know what else? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what I was thinking? They're offering children $100 to take the jab. I guess they'll send it directly to their cash app.
I wonder why they want them to have a cash
Wow.
app. You know what I'm saying? When they do these test runs like how
You
they
gonna
doing now,
give
you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Then that's
Let's
grimy.
turn the kids against the parents.
But
Let's turn the kids against the parents.
we got to go back to these. Exactly. Go back to these whiteys though. Right? Let's go back to the whiteys for a second. Right. We'll go back to the suburbs, to the whiteys. Right. They was talking. They did all that with the the January 6th. That was fake too. Right. It was a hoax too. They went. That was psyop. They was mad that Trump was not in office, right? The January 6th, they was mad. They threw a history of his fit, even though that was all planned. Those were crisis actors too. But how come they're not as gun-ho as because they're saying that 900,000 kids already took the jab, which is a damn lie, because it's a damn lie. But there probably is a good amount of kids that took it already. Why are these people, and people period, black parents included, why are we not outraged? You know what I'm saying? Over the fact Cass was more outrageous over Trump not winning or an actual stolen election versus them pushing some mRNA on your kids. What do y'all think about that, man? Hypocrisy, isn't it? It sounds like people got their priorities messed up, right?
I let Chak go first because he has kids. I let him go first.
You got your priorities.
It's coercion, man. You ever heard that term "fake it till you make it"? It's coercion. They fudge numbers and shit and get you tuned, because we go off numbers and stuff. Some of us they 900,000. Oh well, I'm out. We get it out my well. I'm out. We're gonna take it now because they ain't nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. And we say it is what it is. Man, get out of here, man. They faking it. They faking it till they make it, man. A lot of these numbers is just fudge numbers. You know what I mean? They talking about numbers don't lie. Numbers lie all the damn time. Shit.
Numbers
don't lie. Who come up with these terminologies? Numbers don't lie. History repeat itself. I got it there. This is what I've been thinking. Only so-called, what you talking about, these pills, what you call them, what you call them, Frank? The whiteys.
Whiteys, you know what I'm saying?
They had to come up with that terminology of history repeat itself, because they stole everything. They stealing shit, stealing people history, lineages and shit. So they gotta write it down and document it, because they'll forget it. That's why they came up with the term history repeat itself. Yeah, they want to repeat itself because they gotta write the shit down, because they not tied to nothing. They tied to somebody else's goddamn history and lineage. So they got to make sure they write it down and copyright it.
Damn.
Whoever got to copyright that shit, your history. They copyright niggas' history, G. You're a bad mother sucker. You copyright a nigga history, boy. God damn. Damn, boy. Why you a bad mother sucker?
Damn. Down to the last compound.
Hey, but with the kids though, yeah, man, we gotta stand up and fight with these kids, man. Was it you, Frank, that sent that lieutenant governor of the black guy that was talking? That was trying to he was telling them how he was discussing how they was putting LGBT and oversexed books and stuff in school.
No, that was
Did you see that
earlier too, like that. I didn't see.
He stood his ground. He absolutely. They talking about they trying to make the story talking about what about heterosexual. He said this type of behavior should be not taught to none of the kids in school at that age. Oversexing them. No. Shit.
But see, Gavin Gruesome, right? Gavin Gruesome, he's, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people. I was on a live the other night, and you know what I'm saying, it was a lot of people from California. Most of the people from California, I was on a live the other night. We was on there, and I was in the daytime. I was just telling cats, I'm like, yeah, man, watch out for these laws, man. Gavin, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people from California don't even know Gavin Newsom wrote that law. It's an actual law, by the way. It's been in law for effect for like 2 years before the pandemic, to where you could be a 24-year-old, right? Oh hell, fuck it. Let's go younger. You could be a 22-year-old, right? And you could have sex with a 12-year-old. Boom. You don't have to. That 22-year-old does not have to apply for as a sex offender. Fuck it. Let's go a little higher. You could be a 24-year-old. You know what I'm saying? You could have sex with a 14-year-old. Bam. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker does not have to register as a sex offender. Do you know why they're doing that? Because these politicians are having sex with these kids. You know what I'm saying? They groom the politicians because these politicians be, you know what I'm saying? They be doing all that sex trafficking and all that, and that pedophile. Exactly, Judah Queen. But see, that's a reality. They're actually doing that. That's reality. You see what I'm saying?
I hate to say it, Frank. They asked the question why. Another reason why a lot of folks voted for the Democrats, this Democrat Party, because they wanted their liberation through sex. You know what I mean? Their sexual appetite. A lot of people know that through their sexual appetite.
It's not funny though.
Which is a mental illness. The people don't want to. They don't want to admit it. The pandemic is mental illness. We deal with mental illness on a high level, but their sexual appetite. They want to get liberation through their sexual appetites and their sexual addictions. And they went with this party because they knew they was going to get some type of. They want to get some type of liberation through their sexual appetites.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
But it's so sickening. It's like I don't want to be tied to anything remotely like that anymore. And that's the reason why I said I'm just not going to vote anymore. Because in this very last election, you know, after Biden won, I remember the partying in the streets, and I was just like, it looked like a pride parade, but it was just like, I don't want to be tied to this. I just don't. And the reason that I honestly voted for Biden is honestly that I felt like I had no choice. But there was a voice inside of me that was like, don't vote at all. And I regret so much now that I even went and voted, because I'm like, this man is crazier than the last one. But that's the way that this system is going. And it's crazy that most people can't see it, but the upcoming president will be crazier than the last. It's like during Trump's reign of tyranny, it was like Black people were getting murdered left and right. I remember crying out to God saying, like, especially after George Floyd, like, remove him. I remember praying like against Mitch McConnell. Like, I wish that dude would just, that part. Like, he's so evil. Like, I've never seen like this type of evil, not face to face, I mean ever in my life, how evil these people are. So I'm like, you go from one evil person to the next. But I see with Joe Biden and what he's doing with the mandates and talking about, I'm losing patience with y'all. Like, how dare you? You know what I mean? How dare you? You're 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. Like, how dare you attempt to threaten us. I'm telling you, I'm sick of this place. I'm sick of this place. Look, I'm sorry I'm ranting, but really I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Listen, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of this place. And the truth of the matter is, the Most High is about to bring judgment on this place. Well, actually, it's already begun, and they think it's something else. They want to blame China, but the truth of the matter is, China is going to give them a run for their money, and they ain't ready. That's the thing. These conservatives think they think that their military is so great. Fools. Fools is what they are. And I'm telling you, I see it. I see it in the spirit. I'm sorry to get so deep, but I see it. And that's what my video coming out is about, is that they don't even see China and Russia coming. I do. Like, God is telling me that. He's telling me they are going to ambush us, like from the water, from these cargo. Like, there was another prophetic voice who had a dream 20 years ago about Chinese soldiers coming out of cargo. I'm telling you, while all they want to keep us confused and keep us like from one thing to the next of this information overload. But the
That's why.
truth of the
That's the
matter
point.
is, this is what's really brewing. This is, listen, if you pay attention, I'm sorry to keep going and going and going, but if you give me just bear with me. Biden and Xi Jinping had their conversation just today. Yesterday, about where the relationship is going. But let me tell you, it's highly tumultuous right now, because see, Xi Jinping is like, I'm taking over Taiwan, and the US is like, no, you're not. You're not doing anything. War is on the horizon, y'all. And I don't know if people know this. While we're talking about all this other stuff, this is the type of stuff that's happening. So I just have to bring that up because it's just been in my spirit all night.
You on point.
And
You are
I've
on
had so
point.
many dreams about this recently, y'all, where I've woke up in the middle of the night, just one the other night, and I know God is talking to me where, it's terrifying. The plans that this crazy, I don't know if y'all know about Xi Jinping, but this man is evil. He's like a Hitler, literally. If you do the backstory, the research on this man, and he hates, first of all, he hates anybody who believes in God. He hates this place with a passion, and he has always wanted to destroy it from the time that he was a child. So we got to pay attention what's really going on. Back to
The
what we're
sad part to
talking
say about that,
about.
Miss Yeshua, is we deserve it though. I mean, it's get back, and we don't we
Oh, they
can't
do
understand.
deserve it.
We deserve it. We deserve it because guess what? The shit that we've done to other countries and shit, and them. See, they don't forget. Them motherfuckers don't forget. That's why
Well,
they
we
train
don't
their
deserve
children
it.
at a young
They
age to
deserve it.
fight.
We're not a part of them.
Not us. I'm just talking about the people who did it to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't have
Yeah.
control of that. The people who did it to them dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. You know what I'm saying? The fat man and little man dropped that on. You know what I mean? It's still get back from that. It's still got to be some get back from that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And see, some of these
Yeah.
people in this administration are traitors. They're working with them because they're taking the money. They taking the money and shit. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes. I sent you that video with China, the power and prosperity of China. But I watched another one, the financial committee, man. China's basically, like I said, they making their move, man. They're making their move. They're doing things and they're making their move.
And nobody sees it
I do
coming.
believe
And
it's
nobody
traitor.
sees it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they closed that
I
port.
see
They
it coming.
wanted to port. I think they closed. They talking about some COVID, and they know, dude. China ain't stupid. The motherfuckers ain't.
They are circling the United States, man. They are. That's why they put themselves in position. They messing up. There's a lot of things going on. They messing up their atmosphere, and you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of them over there, and they do a lot of nasty stuff. But they are circling the United States. They're positioning themselves. They giving out. China's the biggest creditor right now. They give out loans and stuff like that to people, to these countries, these underprivileged countries and shit. They know they can't pay it back, and guess what? Now they can come in and take your ports, right? You default on the loan, they take your ports. Now they got their people in your position. Now they got their infrastructure. They got the train. They got your highways. They own your highways. They own your ports and shit like that.
Yeah.
They there. That's what they're doing
They
all
own
in the Caribbean and
majority
all that.
of California.
That's that infrastructure bill. That's what I mean. That's what. See, that shit is a bunch of bullshit anyway. And then that climate change shit's a bunch of bullshit anyway. Because how do you have climate change when you have heart? You got some shit that could change the motherfucking climate. You got shit that could change the weather. You got Operation Popeye that could change the weather, but you got something called climate change. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is bullshit. It's just ways to funnel more money, trillions of stuff to funnel more money, and that shit not go nowhere. Go to these motherfucking politicians.
Talk about the tax. Talk about the infrastructure. $1 trillion. That's to pad their pockets, and that's to pay off. That's to pay off some of the debt that they owe. But see, remember, we got to remember, America owes so much debt.
It's like
they owe so much debt, man. They don't pay their debt off. They owe so much debt, and these people don't know. They don't know how to look here. These motherfuckers don't know how to and see. That's one thing I say. Trump was at least trying to build up the economics internally,
right?
Internal economics as the Americans build that back up because we don't have. Everything is outsourced. Everything is foreign government. Now, hold on. How are you going to grow like that when you outsourcing everything to other foreign companies and stuff like that?
Yep, that's what NAFTA.
Your ecosystem is going to crash because now, your ecosystem going to crash because now what? You owe it. You owe these other companies. These other companies is in. They got control. Even watch out for the grid and stuff. Even with this new Green Deal and all this, watch out and see who if it's going to be some homegrown American companies that's invested in it, or is it foreign companies? You know what I'm saying? Like Iraq, Afghanistan, China. Just pay attention. Who they gonna spend the money in this infrastructure? Where it's going to? We need to be tracking, seeing what's the timeline of them spending the money on what and who. Because remember, this administration, Joe Biden, still trying to stop the motherfucking pipelines. China got their pipelines. Russia got their pipelines. Like she said, these motherfuckers is making a move on us to crush us, completely crush us. And think about this. That's why I say they figured out how to kill more than one bird. More than one bird with one stone, right? Multiple birds, 20, 30, 40, 50 birds with one stone with this pandemic. Because guess what? If you got us stabilized, if you got us confused, you got motherfuckers scattering and chaos. These motherfuckers shut a whole country down.
Man,
they shut a whole country down on the pretense that it was a mass medical emergency. Even the military was at a standstill. Now you're gonna tell us that the military, if they don't take this particular jab, that they're gonna have to quit. Okay, so who you already got to put in that place then? How you gonna leave your military open like that? So what's the plan? What's the replacements? Because there's always replacements. So these are questions.
Yes. That motherfucker Joe Biden, dude, he doing this shit on purpose, man. Joe Biden,
he's a traitor, man.
He's a traitor. And
he's a traitor.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. He's a traitor. Him and Obama, they traitors, man. The motherfuckers is double agent. They traitors.
That's what I was trying to say too. Is I was trying to tell some cat over here and shit. Some young guys. This is like Obama 2.0. It's like another Obama. Obama kind of but he's just a little bit more extreme. Joe Biden kind of like
y'all see it
in certain ways.
This administration is anti-America.
Oh yeah.
They playing like they're America. They anti-America. You can't be.
See, they're supposed to work. This shit's supposed to work for us. These motherfuckers supposed to be working for us. You see what I'm saying? And they got us taking our tax money and shit and not working for us. These motherfuckers supposed to be working. All these politicians supposed to be working for you, even the fucking police. And none of these motherfuckers for that qualified immunity. See, I don't, I might have cats that have conservative viewpoints and stuff like that. Whatever. But I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But now some of these cops is out of control. They out of line. And some of these police forces, they do need to. Some of this shit needs to be defunded. I'm sorry. Nigga, that shit that Trump put in, that's one thing I didn't like. Trump, but then Obama put that shit in too, though. That fuck all that shit to give the police funding and shit for all those military weapons and all that bullshit. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. We got a military and we got motherfucking police. We already have a SWAT patrol and a certain divisions of police anyway that have fucking weapons like that and tactics, special weapons attacking. That's what SWAT means. You feel what I'm saying?
Who's the number one police state? China. China. So where you think they getting these ideas from, man?
Right.
These niggas is traitors, man. The United States, our Constitution, our government is one of the probably the only standing governments where you've got some type of freedom and rights to fight back toward a tyrannical government or overpowering government.
Right.
And they trying to wipe that away. They trying to get rid of that because guess what? We're going smarter. We're going stronger.
That's true. Shaq broke that shit down.
You're
Right.
so right.
You're
You
right.
really did. You really did. And you put it in such a way that it's like I've been trying to find the right words to say exactly that. But you just summed up everything that is happening right now. So easily understood.
We shouldn't be paying taxes at all. You know what I'm saying? That's just for debt. That was back in the day for the debt. You know what I'm saying? That's for that fiat money still that we getting printed out of thin air and shit. That's what all that is and shit. And that's the fucking, you know what I'm saying? The debt from the fucking exchanging the money with those bonds and shit. You see what I'm saying? That, you know, that's the thing, man. These people think they slick the IRS. There's no fucking real, you know what I'm saying? Nothing saying in them fucking law that you have to pay taxes. It's a bunch of bullshit too. And you dig this, they tell you, they take your tax money and don't do nothing for you. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to be police. All these people are supposed to be civil servants. Supposed to be serving you. Since a lot of people don't think that and don't know that, but it's, you know, they think it's far fetched, but that's how it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? That's why, you know, it's a bunch of bullshit. All this stuff that's, but I can see how Biden would do something like this because that's why they put his old ass in there. You feel what I'm saying? His old senile ass in there. You see what I'm saying? Because they knew he was going to carry out. The Democrats are like they're like the damn near new communists anyway. So they already been had those ideologies. That's why they was putting King on. King was a Democrat. King was a communist. Let's stop it. Let's go. Let's go. These motherfuckers were all communists. Rosa Parks was a communist. These people were down with the Communist Party. It's not a coincidence that they were Democrat. It's not a coincidence they was riding with the Democrats.
People keep saying a democracy. It's not a democracy, but they're trying to make it a democracy.
Exactly, and a democracy is not good because a democracy is actually majority rule and shit. A republic is actually better than a democracy. That's for the people. A democracy is not for the people. That's just the majority rule, like what they're doing now, and they're doing this. Right. They're doing it's working and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the majority is pushing for this stupid ass shot, right? This dumbass bullshit.
Back to the people.
You know what I'm saying? And what is this bullshit ass shot doing and shit? Do it. But as a matter of fact, this is like let you know people are stupid. There would not be a patent on this shit if it's not fake. If it wasn't government made. Oh, how's the government made? Motherfucker, there's a patent, dummy. There's a patent on this motherfucking microphone I'm holding right here. A fucking computer.
If it works, why you got to keep giving it booster? Why they got to keep adding boosters if it works?
Exactly. And if I can still supposedly get it after being vaccinated, why are you forcing me to do so? And also, majority of the people who have already been double vaxxed and received a booster are in the hospital and giving it to other people. So I don't understand. Facts are facts, but when you start to deny facts and the science that you so wholeheartedly believed in for all these years, that's a red flag. That's like 1,000 red flags. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of them. I'm not stupid. Never have been, ever. I'm not falling for their lies. I'm so sick of them.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and then they pushing it on the kids 5 through 11, man. It's like, dude, see that little. I said it before. I'm gonna have to say it again. A lot of people don't care about the kids. A lot of people are just bullshitting around and shit. They care about getting their nails done and shit, going to the Asian lady and shit, and getting and getting the fucking latest motherfucking hair. You know what I'm saying? Posting on Instagram booty pics and posting on hell even Facebook Messenger. Talking about if you don't like my pics, then unsubscribe, then delete me. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you don't like my pics, why do you if you don't post pics like that on a public platform? How about that? How about that's supposed to be for your man and
Who
shit?
You following, Frank?
No, I'm just saying.
Who you following?
I'm not gonna speak on it, but it's somebody that it's weird shit. I'm not following no more, but that was some weird ass shit.
Sorry.
It's like some weird shit. Like I guess they were mad because their family was saying, but of course your family's gonna say something. If they didn't care about you, they wouldn't be saying anything, man. We expect motherfuckers not to care about us and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
We want a reaction though, dude. We want the reaction that motherfuckers want some kid shit. That's child psychology.
Yeah.
Oh, you want
well, if it's a woman,
you want on some
if it's a
satisfying.
woman, it's like self-love. needing love, needing validation, needing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like needing that from somebody when you gotta put everything out there. It's really, because you think about it like this. There's a lot of women in the game that have all of that and more, but don't have to show it because they have a love and a self-respect and a dignity for themselves. But when you don't have that, for whatever reason, you might not have that. Maybe it's an upbringing, maybe it's trauma, maybe who knows?
Right.
But like there's a lot of people, I think in general, dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Right.
whole nother episode, Frank.
Men
That's
too.
a whole nother episode.
The men got the
We
you
got to
know what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
it though.
Yep.
We got to talk about it. It's our
The men got the
responsibility.
Yeah, we do.
We in the media. We got to talk about it. We got to bring this things to light, man, and put it in the ether,
But
man. I talk to the universe every day. They give me content and stuff, you know.
That's real.
Universe.
But Frank, you hit the nail on the head. The men are dealing with it too.
The fake thug
Okay?
shit,
They're
you
dealing
know
with
what
it
I'm
too.
saying? And I gotta wear the man purse, and I gotta wear the skinny jeans, and I gotta wear the latest motherfucking be it Velocity, whatever motherfucking, and
Frank, you up there manscaping?
Shit, I got to. My shit looking crazy right now. But my shit looking like I need a lawnmower to put on this shit.
Hey boy,
No, but
hey, they got that commercial, boy. They got that commercial, the shaver for your balls. Boy, I said, wow, they really be running that commercial, yo.
yeah, you told that man. That's it. That's right. It's one for the one for the balls and
What?
shit.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
you didn't
One
see
for
the
your
commercial?
grooming.
They
Yeah,
been
that's
running that
crazy.
all
You
last year.
know, no, I haven't. But then again, I'm in this moment, I'm thankful I don't watch TV if that's what's on it. But I was gonna say this too. Like, even the last time that I was on a dating app, which I'm not even anymore because it's just so nefarious and
How
crazy
long it's
stuff
been
going on.
since you've been on the
Nefarious.
dating
But
app?
You said
Just talk.
nefarious. That word. That should have
I've
died.
been using that word
Nefarious.
ever since I've been listening to Queen Abadiah. Let me
Yeah.
Oh
tell you,
yeah,
she uses that
she's
word all the time, and I've stolen it
right.
from her. Okay, yes, it's nefarious. But let me say this. When I'm on these dating sites or whatever I was
Mm-hmm.
at one point, and I would say the last time I was on it was in 2020 because I think that everyone was bored, and I was like, let me get on here and see what's
Yeah.
like, whatever.
Look here,
So,
ain't
and I
nothing wrong with it. Ain't
quickly
nothing wrong
got
with it.
off. I mean,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
yes, it
Yeah,
is.
but
For me,
if
it
you
is. For me, it is. Let me tell you, I lasted like 2 weeks, and then I got up off of there. So, but
mm-hmm.
even swiping and you see men are half naked too. It's like
Yeah.
you ain't got no shirt on, or you got to have the gray sweatpants on. Listen, I don't always have to see that. I don't need to see that. At the end of the day, you talk about women and what they doing, but it's like men doing it too now. And it's like I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I
A
can't.
sexual
Me
And what
too.
I
Me
say all
too.
the time,
a sexual validation
I
for
feel
itself.
like I'm just gonna be single because I can't. My patience
That's
is
the Me
thin.
Too movement. Me too. She doing it. I can do it too. He doing it. I can do it too.
It's
Yep.
disgusting, yo. It's disgusting. I don't know any real men that's doing that. Like, I don't. If that's what's good in the streets, that I don't want any parts of it.
It's hot in the streets right now. And just the whole man person, all that, just the madness that they do, man. Just not the femininity they push on the men, just just the type of dress, you gotta have the rings and you gotta have the jewelry and you know what I'm saying? That shit is bullshit. Motherfuckers was doing that jewelry shit in fucking the 80s and the 90s, man. They can bring that shit back and shit. Motherfuckers is corny with that shit. Be your motherfucking self. How about that? You know what I'm saying? You're a grown ass man. Be your
Be
motherfucking self.
yourself.
The whole point of being a grown
Yeah,
ass
I
man.
heard
Be
accessorizing.
yourself.
Be your
Niggas out
motherfucking
here
self.
accessorizing.
Yeah,
Hey,
you look like
it's a problem when you accessorize more than your
Exactly.
girl.
like
Your
Polly
chick.
Pocket and shit. You accessory like you know what I'm saying? The accessories and shit. You know what I'm
Gotta put this shit on.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Us dudes, man. I don't know what we be. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, the thing
Hey
is,
man, I keep it ragged and raw, man. Hey look, man, I used to have the earrings and shit, man, but when I actually got knowledge, I was like, dude, nigga, I'm Shaq no matter what. I don't have to throw all this shit on, nigga. Hey, I'm attract the energy that I need to attract. You know what I mean? All the other ones is just, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Exactly. And I think that comes with age, that comes with wisdom. Just like for me, I used to always do like, the Instagram model stuff. Now I can't say I was ever naked online because I didn't ever do all of that, but I get the wanting to look beautiful and wanting to do all that stuff. But listen, it came a time for me, it was like I'm fighting against those trends. I don't want, wigs anymore and all that type of stuff. I just want to be my natural self. And if you can accept me as my natural self, then we good. Another thing I noticed too is that I don't really look at a man and be like, I've never in my entire life and be like, oh my God, he's so fine. That's not my personality. I'm a sapiosexual, meaning that I want to know the intellect and the mind. And it's hard out here for people like me. It's hard out here.
Message.
Yeah, you ain't
It's
never
hard
heard of
about.
sapiosexual before?
No, I mean,
Message. Go
It's
back
hard
again.
out
Hold
here for
on.
people
we need
like
more black
me.
women to be like that. We need more more black women
It's
sapiosexuals, man. We need more, dude.
Sapiosexual.
there's a lot of us. There's a
I
lot
gotta
of
look
us.
that up.
We're probably reading. We're
You
probably
would think
reading
with love and
in the
hip hop,
corner
these
somewhere.
females talk about. These females always talk about, oh man,
Hey Alexa,
what kind of car he got, or
what does
you know what I'm saying, or
sapiosexual mean?
Listen, we're hidden. A lot of us, a lot of the gems, it doesn't mean
Hmm.
like diamonds. We exist, but we're hidden. And I think sometimes that the Most High has us that way
I agree.
because, see, we can't be with a trash box. At the end of the day, He hides us so that,
Trash box.
that man who genuinely is ready, they will see who you are. A trash box ain't gonna see who you are. They're gonna see other things like, oh, she don't have the wigs, she's not wearing the fake nails and this and carrying the Gucci no more and all that. They're gonna see that. But the real one is gonna be like, that is a diamond and I see that. You see what I'm saying? Like these men out here, they don't even see that because they're not ready to even be able to see that. You got to be on it. Like you said it, Shaq. You said it, believe it or not. You become that energy and then you receive and attract that energy that you desire. You become what it is that you want. And then what you want, you attract.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just to go back to some of the females that I've had conversations
Did you
with,
get the
talked to in the past.
definition? Did,
No, I didn't. My Lexus in the I don't know,
oh,
it's in the kitchen. What it called? What it called?
I'll look it up
What
for
it
you.
called?
I'll look it
Hold
up
on,
for
let me
you.
go get the
No
Lexus.
worries. I'll look it
What's the
up
Sapiosexual.
for
name
you.
Yeah,
of it?
we need more black women like that. I'm telling you, man. Because look, thing is,
Sapiosexual.
I mean, I know
Hold
it's a
on, let me get
narrative.
this.
I know it's a
Here,
narrative,
I
right?
got it for you. I got it for you right here. I got it for you right here. Sapiosexual, okay? Sexually attracted to intellectual or mental qualities of a person. A person who is sexually attracted to a person's intellect or mind before appearance. That's me, and that's always been me. Like I've never looked at somebody and been like, oh my God, he got this and he drive that and this and that's not me because I've always had money myself. So it's not about that. It's always been about the mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And that's
true.
where we have to get to. We have to get to
Mm.
what's in the mind.
That's true. And that's another thing why we don't be supporting each other too, is because that divide, and not even just on YouTube, just the divide period, like the narrative, the black woman look at the men like, oh, you know what I'm saying, oh, he's broken, he ain't got no money. And the black man look at the woman like, oh man, she stinks, she got an attitude, whatever. So we got to get off that, man, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I ain't gonna front. I be seeing, I'm where I'm at. A lot of black people don't even speak, man, especially the females, man. They don't even speak. You say hi. I don't know. Maybe they think that you're trying to get them. I don't know, but I don't see how it equates. I don't see how a hi equates to, what I'm saying, or a head nod or something, or a wave or something equates to. You can tell when somebody, especially when somebody's still kind of keeping it moving and they say hi. It's like I'm keeping it moving. I'm still. It's like that's another thing. We got to start speaking to each other, man. I mean, not all Mexicans, not all white people, whatever, other races speak to each other now, but damn, they don't have to, because they speak to each other when it comes down to wealth, dude. They speak to each other when it comes down to putting their money together, putting their effort together, sticking together. That's why they speak to each other in an eternal language. You feel what I'm saying? That's how they speak to each other.
Exactly. But I think also we have to look at how are we speaking to each other? What are we saying when we're speaking to each other? Like, are we enriching each other or are we, hey, Sade, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
I
even
know.
sound, listen,
I feel you.
I don't even sound right saying that, right? Like, it's like, what are we doing? Like, how are we talking to each other? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but one thing my mother kind of always taught me, I never try to make a man feel, you know, any type of way about trying to approach me, because I think it takes courage to even try in the first place. But but you must know that I'm looking at you with the side eye, and I'm definitely gonna figure out your angle at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it's all about how are we interacting with each other. I can't stand that. Hey,
That is hard.
no.
Yeah, I had to check some lady. I got into it at the store earlier, man. I had to check some lady. I was like, man, don't be calling me like, man. I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no animal. We usually
I'm gonna
ignore me.
start
So I
throwing
was just
darts
on
at
my
motherfucker.
phone. Tell me no, hey, you know what I'm saying? She
Did
did it in a different
that
way.
happen to you?
Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? B, C, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to say? You feel me? But I see what you're saying though.
Exactly.
You know, but I'm the type of dude I just say hi, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Because I see another black person. There's only like 5 motherfucking black people in the whole fucking county in this motherfucker. We still act funny as shit. See, that's the thing. But I get it though. You know, right? But I get it. This is,
We
you know,
playing,
some of
we
them
ain't
probably
playing space with each other.
man. I know
But
we ain't
that's
at
no,
the
not in
same
California.
cookout.
And no,
Really?
no. And I would say this, even
Oh
down
man.
to like
Mad
how
divided.
we met, Frank, right?
Right.
Like, I think there was not many of us even there. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Right.
like living, I think going from Atlanta, which is like Black Mecca, to Orange County, California, where the Black people are like 0.3% or something like that, it's really not many. It's kind of like there's so few that even when I went to the grocery store every once in a while, I'd be like, oh, there's one. And then you want to wave at each other because it's like, it's non-existent. I mean, it's like one of the only Republican counties in
Yeah.
California. So when you think about it like that, highly conservative, highly racist, highly over expensive. So
Yeah.
anyway, no, out there, what I notice is we're not together like that out there.
No, we're
Not
not.
like it is more so
Even in
in
LA County
Atlanta.
too, like even in LA County, like you know what I mean, like because they got okay, I can see maybe they got the gangbang and stuff like that, whatever. I'm not I can kind of see why people would be a little bit more standoffish out there, but it's still oh, it's just not. We need to be more like I think it was more history and culture and stuff when the Black Panther movement and stuff like that was out. You know what I'm saying? I think, but other than that, it's not that much culture out here. And plus, a lot of Black people are leaving out
We
here.
group
Period.
tricked on that.
Yeah, they a lot of Black people are leaving
We group
California.
trick.
Period.
We group trick too much. We group
We
trick on the
do.
wrong shit. We
We
group
do.
tricking on that shit,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
It's the behavior that we got to kind of get out of, man. It's gonna take some more years for us to kind of. We
Right.
trying to get on that path. We definitely was on that path 2018 to 2019 that Black owned, buy this, buy Black, and all that stuff. And then they hit you with the pandemic, and I don't know.
And then that
We'll
was
see how it go from here.
Remember that bullshit? How they was trying to say all these companies at Walmart and all this. Oh, Walmart and them are taking a stand to be diverse and Black lives and this and that. And all. That was a bunch of BS because they were down with. They had probably had something with Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is not. I was trying to tell somebody that's not us. All right, that ain't us. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of carpet munchers right there. I don't even think they're all together no more. Right. So the thing is, you know what I'm saying? They're not even all. One of them, I think Elisa Garza is not even down with them no more. One of them or two of them ain't down with each other. It's like one of them that's still down with that shit. So, and one of them is with I don't know. One of them is with a girl that looks like a dude. One of them is with a white girl. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. You know what I'm saying? That was all bullshit right there too. That Black Lives Matter because Darren Seals and all of them. You know what I'm saying? They got the real actual masculine men that was down with that are dead, right? So that is all just chaotic, right? You see what I'm saying? And they know damn well that with female nature, you need a male to bring the order. You see what I'm saying? Because female nature is chaotic. You see what I'm saying? You need the male, you need the order, you need the balance. They need the balance and shit. So let's see, that's George Soros. And we was talking about George Soros earlier on BJ's show. Don't trust that motherfucker. George Soros is funding a lot of this shit, a lot of little so-called Black little groups and shit like that and movements. George Soros is funding it. Do not trust that motherfucker. Motherfuckers is shady. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust George Soros to throw, but he is in the cut. A lot of this shit is George Soros, man. He funding a lot of this stuff, man.
George Soros is funding the defense. No. The prosecution in the Rittenhouse case.
Yep.
I found that out today. That's
Yep.
crazy. He's playing. He has so much money. He plays both sides in dang near
Right.
everything.
That's just like what the Rockefellers and the Warburgs and stuff was doing in the World War II. You play both sides of the war, so you never, you know what I'm saying, you profit no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Henry Ford was making he was making but see, that's how you know that they were all together, dude. They were all Masons and shit, and Hitler and all them were all down with each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Americans and all that anyway, because he came up with from the Nazi, the German Socialist Party and shit, and they're all socialists, dude. They're all, you know what I'm saying? They were pushing that socialist communist stuff. So was the civil rights movement. We don't be connecting the dots, man. They'll give you like Bin Laden. They'll give you the boogeyman. You feel what I'm saying? To hide the fact that they're the real boogeyman. How about that? You know what I'm saying? They hide the fact that they're the real crooks. You know what I'm saying? That's what all that is, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna go more into that with the Hitler stuff. I'm gonna go on that another time. But just all these people, man, all these people. You feel what I'm saying? They'll talk about Hitler, but they're not gonna talk about how Stalin
that's funny.
Killing a lot of his people, though. They ain't gonna talk about
Mr. Sure. So you've been watching the trial, right? I ain't mean cut you off, Frank, when you said Hitler, right?
Nobody want to talk about Stalin.
You've been watching the prosecutors in the written hour. Don't he got the Hitler mustache? That nigga got the Hitler mustache, G.
They playing too much.
You know what? I tried my best. I tried my best not to watch that trial because that's exactly what they want us to do. Like I've really tried hard not to watch it. Like, but some sort of way I've gotten sucked in these last couple of like days to see like the headlines and what's been going on, and it's just pure ridiculousness.
You got to woosah.
Yeah,
and you got to say,
yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
informational purpose. I want to see what their terminology is and how they use and how they wiggle out and how they can basically lie in your face and wiggle out, wiggle out of shit right in your face. Just looking and say, okay.
I'm so tired of them lying. I am.
Right.
I really am. I'm so tired of these people lying. And I guess now we can all be vigilantes. V for Vendetta, and we can all pick up our guns and run to the streets and just choose to pick off people we want to murder the next time there's a riot.
See the thing okay, my thing is, even if they do get him with he gets off for they get him with the just self-defense, it's fake because it don't work like, and the judge can't do. I'm sorry, the defense. I'm sorry, any kind of trial. This is a big trial. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of criminal trial, the judge cannot be biased like that, dude. They cannot. They're gonna get his ass off the bench, and they will replace him with another judge. I promise you that. And it goes for a prosecutor and a lawyer. It has to be, you know what I'm saying, a just trial. You feel me? It has to be a fair, partial trial. It can't be impartial. You see what I'm saying? That's why in the jury selection, they said they'll ask the motherfucker, okay, would you say that you could be a partial or impartial? Let motherfucker say he's gonna be impartial, his ass is out of there. Motherfucker talking about, oh, motherfucker used to work for the police, his ass is out of there. You can't fucking have a motherfucker on the jury that used to work for no motherfucking police. Get that motherfucker out of there. That motherfucker could be impartial. But that's the thing. That's the thing with that. That's what I'm saying. That shit is bullshit. But the thing is, I mean, I think, like I said, if he gets off for the what's the name, he should never be able to own a gun ever again. And see, you gotta watch out. Watch out for these white motherfuckers and shit that are rooting for this motherfucker. You gotta watch out for motherfuckers. See, white motherfuckers they're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna stay out of this shit. It sounds like a psyop. You ain't gonna hear no white motherfucker talk about this as a psyop.
Prime example.
Saying that. You're not gonna hear.
Prime example, right?
Now, when the George Floyd shit happened, you hear white motherfuckers saying that was a psyop, though. We need to stop thinking like these motherfuckers. No.
Well, prime example, though.
We can think about them, think like them when it comes down to economics. Hello.
Yeah, well, we had a perfect example with the guy, the NFAC dude. Now they was marching down with guns and stuff, and he had a gun, and he was marching within his right with a weapon, firearm, and he pointed that weapon at a supposedly police officer, law enforcement officer on top of the building, which he couldn't see who was up there. They charged him, right? Now I don't know if he was part of the plan, part of the plot, because people say he might be a double agent too. I don't know. Cause you don't hear no more about them motherfuckers. They lasted what, 3 months?
I know.
They got motherfuckers out there. They got motherfuckers out there working in Popeyes out there talking about marching and shit. You motherfuckers don't know shit. You don't have no structure. You niggas ain't got big training. No gun. Niggas out there falling out and shit. You got niggas working in motherfucking Walmart warehouse out there. Come on, man. Come on now.
I know.
Come on, stop with the
Yeah,
bullshit.
but I tell you, I forgot how many soldiers they sent down, National Guard they sent down there.
Mm-hmm.
But that, whenever they do that and they start putting up those fences and stuff, they're gonna let that person walk. You already know he getting ready to get off, and honey, Kenosha is gonna burn down.
But see, the thing is,
For real.
I mean, we got to start. We honestly, look, this is what we got to start doing. We got to stop doing this. We got to start doing this. When shit like that does happen, that motherfucker, fuck him. He killed some other white motherfucker. Supposedly, that's a psyop. Anyway, we got to focus on our economics. We got to focus on our money. We got to focus on this type of stuff. See, we don't want to get caught up in the sensationalism. You feel me? We don't want to get caught up in the emotional topic.
Right.
Like that. You see what I'm saying? Because we're this conscious one. And I'm gonna keep saying woke. A lot of people are took our word woke. I remember I've been in this conscious shit for 10 plus years, right? So back in the day and shit, right? I remember when Tariq Nasheed and all the motherfuckers was first starting off type shit. Look, we've been saying woke. You ask Tariq, all the motherfuckers, we've been saying that shit for the longest time. Now these motherfuckers want to come. These white conservatives, got to watch out for these white conservatives. These motherfuckers is fucking bullshitting us. They playing us and shit because they know a lot of black people ain't fucking with Trump. I mean, ain't fucking with Biden, so they know that we're gonna fucking go to their talking points. We've been woke is not a bad thing. Woke does not mean no fucking leftist. Are any of y'all leftists? No, right? I'm not no leftist. So, and I use the word woke. I'm a woke motherfucker. Y'all woke. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let these motherfucking white motherfuckers take their term that we made up and shit and use it and have other black people and them motherfuckers use it against us. Nah, it's not going down like that.
Yeah, woke means you know the truth. It doesn't have anything to do with any one side. It has everything to do with the fact that you understand there's two sides and then there's the truth, and you're right there where the truth is, in the middle. Woke.
Yep. That's what they keep saying. Oh, these woke this, leftists. Oh, it's a woke this. What the fuck is woke this? What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, man. Like I don't do all that shit, man. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start having more pride in ourselves, dude. You know, even if we're not black, okay, we know we're not black, there's no standing by law, okay, but we still have to have pride within ourselves. Fuck all that bullshit. I don't care about Kyle Rittenhouse, but guess what? If this was a black dude on trial, these whiteys wouldn't care about him either. These whiteys wouldn't be talking about, I hope he gets off. Man, he's gonna get off. These whiteys wouldn't be
Man, look here, man. It wouldn't got that far, man. They fucking cop would have chopped his ass down. It wouldn't got that far.
It was on video, right?
Chopped down.
You notice
exactly.
You notice you said it perfect, Chak. You notice when stuff
you got these black motherfuckers talking about, well, it's the law. Yeah, we know it's the law, but we also know that it's a bias within the people that's protecting the law and codes and statutes. They're not gonna let a black. Look, we got so many examples. Fernando Castillo, that was in Minnesota, right? That motherfucker, he was in his car, right, with his woman, right? Ain't that one?
Yeah.
Told him, and it was an Asian cop. And it was an Asian cop. He told him that yes, he has a registered firearm in the vehicle.
Yeah.
He not even waving his weapon. The weapon is not even seen. You know what I mean? So how did he end up
hands
dead?
right here in front?
And he said,
how did he end up dead?
Right here in front.
You got a 17-year-old cracker toting a motherfucking AR-15 in a hostile situation. Me telling the police and telling them to put that
running up the street.
What did you do? Come on, man. I mean, legally you can carry a firearm. You can have a firearm. But why was it when it come to us? Even we got mentions. I'm pretty sure we got people, family members, friends,
the perception,
males. That's anytime you come in contact with the police automatically they violate your rights. They violate our constitutional rights. Like we don't have a right to bear arms. Like we got to be a criminal because we got a firearm. They don't respect that we can own a firearm. They think they violate that. They disrespect that law, that constitutional right that we have all the time. All the time. They cross the line with that all the time.
Think about on January 6th, if it was a sea of black people headed towards the Capitol, right? We wouldn't have made, as soon as we left from talking to Trump, listen, this is how I see this going. As soon as we was on our way across the street, they would have had the snipers on the roof tearing us up. We haven't even got over there. Like, come on. Like, it's just too much. It's too much.
It is. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's fake. You know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. This is fake on so many damn levels, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we got to start. Okay, now we got to put this energy and all this stuff. The time and energy and this all this that they want us to be mad and tripping and mad, talk about the white man this and this injustice and this. These is racist and this. We got to start putting that shit towards our own people, man. We got to start putting that shit towards our own people. Even if it means, you know, giving back. You know what I'm saying? Food drives, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this now by putting this content out and stuff like that. But like I was saying, the thing of the you know, the title of this shit is we don't support each other. A lot of people are not going to watch this shit. You know, we rather support motherfuckers that are entertaining to us. That's one thing about us black people on YouTube. We love the entertainment. We love the talking shit. We love the cursing the motherfucker out. World star hip hop. Motherfucker getting exposed. Motherfucker getting exposed as a tranny or some shit like that. Or motherfucker sleeping with a tranny. We love shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, the bitch Cardi, excuse my language, Carly B and shit that's not even black. You know what I'm saying? By the way, you know what I'm saying? You know, her talking about, you know what I'm saying, robbing motherfuckers and having trannies have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? We love sensational. We love stuff like that. We love drama. We love negativity when it comes out of our people. We love it. That's why Love and Hip Hop is like the #1 show in America.
Sexual liberation, baby. Trying to tell you, that's what we want to get liberated through sex. It ain't gonna happen.
And that's what they're pushing on the women. They're pushing that on the women.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Like, dude, how is this being sexual and being like for the streets liberating, dude? But I guess liberating is not having a kid and raising them right and putting value everything in them. I guess that's not liberating. See, these white people throw out terms and they bounce and flipping and rock and roll escape. You know what I'm saying? These damn terms and shit. We take that shit and run with it and shit and slam dunk it and shit, man. We don't even know what the fuck we doing, man. We gotta start reading.
Like, I understand that we as a people are highly sexual beings, us as melanated people. I think that we'd be lying if we said that we weren't. But the problem is they have perverted what was naturally, you know, a God-given gift for us. They perverted it because we didn't have all these diseases and all these different things before they infiltrated, you know, our culture. You know what I'm saying? But so I just want to reiterate that they have infiltrated and caused this corruption to what was naturally a beautiful thing.
That's Birth of the Nation. They start doing that. Al Jolson with the blackface and stuff like that. That blackface is real. You know what I'm saying? They talk about, oh man, it was just a Halloween costume, and hey, I just did it because it don't work like that, motherfucker. Y'all know the history behind that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? But see, that
and all of them do it too. Why?
That lets you know that there's some inferiority with them, dude. There's not really superiority.
You talking with the blackface thing?
Yeah, they're inferior to
Jimmy Fallon, he did it.
They know it, dude. They know it.
All of them have done it in their past. Have you not seen like all these pictures that are surfacing of all of these powerful white leaders? They've all done it. I've even seen Asian people recently that have come up under fire for doing it.
And so, you know, in Mexico, they do it down in Mexico, but to see the Mexico, they pay homage to Vicente Guerrero. He was the first, and then a lot of those black soldiers, you know, help fight with Mexico, right? And help, you know what I'm saying, help free a lot of those people out there. But Vicente Guerrero was the first president of Mexico, and he was black. See, a lot of people don't know that. So at least the Mexicans, they do it. When they do it, they pay homage. Now these other motherfuckers, I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers. They're trying to be funny and shit, but then they look pay homage too low. But they're trying to make it seem.
They need the band flip flops. Oh my bad. I burst.
Listen, wait, but I just wanted to say that you can pay homage. I don't care who you are, but I don't understand painting yourself. I don't give a dang if the president was black or not. Why are you painting yourself? Just put the outfit on and then be him. Right. I don't understand why you keep on doing that. I don't. Right. In Mexico, you don't get a pass. You don't get a pass because you're not black. Now, you see the hood start coming out when, you know, don't let this education fool you. The hood start coming out. I'm like, wait, no, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly because they're not black, and we have to stop giving them a pass. You don't get a pass.
We gotta laugh. It is funny. It's funny that niggas let it get rid of. It's funny that they put on the black face.
And then the black is not even black. Like you know, like you see our
It don't even look
beautiful,
like
beautiful
that.
skin
It look
tones
like
on here. It be
that
like my hair color.
should
Like
be
we
tire
don't look
black.
like that.
That should be tire black. Like motherfuckers, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they put on shoe polish. They
Tar
put shoe
black. Now,
polish on their
mind you,
shit.
Tar black and shit.
but mind you, there are some of our people that are that color, but on them it is beautiful,
Mhm.
exceptionally
Right, right,
beautiful. It can't
right,
be mimicked. But
right.
what they're doing is like I don't understand. I
We
don't
can
get it. There's an infatuation,
shit.
a love, a
Mhm.
secret, like
Good shit.
a secret desire to want to feel what it feels like to be in this.
Them
And
people
I
are
get
fucking
it. It's a
real.
beautiful feeling. It's a great feeling. One of the greatest feelings in the world. I would never trade it for
Right.
nothing.
Oh, me neither, man. And see, you know, and the thing is, but this is another thing before I want to say before you bounce. So look, this is the thing, man. You know, we got to start. You know, you could, you know, just because we don't agree with the Democrats what they're doing, because we gotta watch these conservatives and these Republicans too, man. They're not on our side either, man. It's the same. We can't be like, oh, it's the same word, it's the same fucking wing to the same bird and all this shit. Oh man, we can't talk about that shit, and we still down with them and having these stupid ass motherfucking talking points over here. I don't. What's the motherfucking name on Tucker Carlson? Where the fuck? Sometimes I take some of his little videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he be fucking breaking it down. The little Biden shit or whatever the case is. But other than that, that's it. I don't use no Tucker Carlson. That motherfucker's a piece of shit.
That nigga name is Tucker. Man, I had a little puppy named Tucker.
It sounded like he used to give. It sounded like they used to give. Like they used to give his ass wedgies in high school and shit, right?
Schnauzer. I had a little schnauzer name with Tucker.
Look, this motherfucker, look.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Y'all know he's what's the name of the Swanson Company, right? Y'all know Swanson Foods. Y'all heard of that?
What
Swanson
now?
Food? Swanson Foods.
Swanson Foods,
Yeah.
He's the heir to that company.
Yeah.
See,
Real cheap, nasty food.
Yeah, that's some old like.
Hold on. Who you say the head of that?
Tucker Carlson from Fox.
Tucker Carlson's family.
Yeah, I ain't never ate Swanson. I ain't never ate that. That's it.
Man, So I mean,
Swanson is nasty food.
Oh yeah,
right.
No. Shit. That's the process. That's the most.
Marie Callender or something. I may eat some of her shit.
Hungry man and shit. Shit, I'll be a hungry man.
You know, it wasn't until I went to California that I noticed they have those restaurants out there, Shad.
Really?
Marie Callender's.
Oh yeah.
Really?
It ain't that good though. It ain't that good though.
Reston ain't good.
It ain't good.
Marie Callender's. Yep. I mean, y'all see what I'm saying? That we can't. They're talking points, man. You know, and just people. Period, man. We just gotta stay vigilant. We gotta keep open minded, man. We gotta stay open minded. We can't, you know what I'm saying, lose fight. We have to start putting this energy towards our people. I'm telling you, we have to get along. We gotta, and we can't just talk that shit at the end of the day, man. You know what? Fuck that motherfucker. No, I don't work like that. We have to actually get along. We have to really talk that shit and manifest it and do it. We can't be proactive. I mean, we can't be reactive. We have to be proactive. We can't be playing these fucking games.
Why you laughing, man? She's making me laugh. Stop.
It's just the way. It's just the way when he say his words. It just be funny to me. I don't curse, but you know, so F that. F. You know the way he say it. It's just.
My pop, I got that shit from my pops and shit, man. He be talking that shit too.
Hey, let me ask y'all. Hey Frank, y'all out there in Cali? I'm like, well, this. Let me ask this. Do y'all know?
Now.
He was out there, right? Okay. Well, do you know about this black-owned cheesecake guy? This black-owned cheesecake guy out there in Cali somewhere? Have you ever ate some of his stuff?
What's it called?
Shit, hell if I know.
I know a woman.
He the only black-owned cheesecake nigga out there.
I know a woman. I know a woman who has a. I don't remember her name, but she's the only black woman with a cheesecake place out there. It's in the hood, though. You talking about her, right?
Is she older?
LA? What's it at?
Yeah, it's in LA. It's in the hood.
She older, like what, like 80, 90?
I only went there one time.
I gotta check that out.
I think her daughter is running it now because the lady is so old.
I need to support
that might be the same one. It's her
there.
son. Yeah, the son is. He old too. He like probably Lambert's. Hold on, let me see. It's matter of fact, hold on. Something about the Bay.
Yeah, we needed
something about the Bay.
I'll go out there and
Some
support. I mean,
like the
we
Bay
Well, if it's
Cheesecake
in
Company.
the
Hold on, let
Bay,
me
then
get
I haven't been. If it's in the
okay.
let
Bay,
me
So
I
get the
haven't
hey,
name
been.
of it
okay,
right quick.
okay.
Hold on.
That's up north. Well, from
Oh
where,
shit.
That's
Damn, I can't even.
completely
Damn, my
different if
phone
it's in the
tricking.
Bay.
but
What the
I
hell?
mean, hey,
My
I'm
phone flickering like
we
The
got
Exorcist or something.
just like I'm saying, like I want to I'm gonna start getting to this boxing stuff too. It's just like I want to go, I'm saying. I would rather somebody black teach me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And go train with
Oh
somebody
yeah.
black. In my opinion,
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah,
Ain't
keep
nothing
my
wrong
money
with that.
and shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's like, and plus
Nah, ain't
You
nothing
want to
wrong with that.
box?
we have a certain rhythm and technique that we have naturally anyway, and that applies good to any kind of fighting anyway or skills and stuff like that anyway. So you know what I mean. So yeah, man, you know what I mean. We gotta really we have to really. I mean, but you know what? A lot of these people on YouTube and a lot of these Al Sharptons and Messy Jessies, they make it hard for us to actually to that unity, to form that unity and shit. They make it hard, man. We really do. So that's another thing too. We got to get rid of these motherfuckers. We got to get them out the way. We got to get Messy Jesse out the way. All these people, Al Sharpton, all of them. We got to get these
Well,
people out the way.
they're gonna be out of the way pretty soon. We don't have to even do it.
But and then just people on YouTube, a lot of them synthetic G's and you know what I'm saying. A lot of them they gotta go. You see what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, I can't. They get a lot of viewership and stuff like that because entertainment too. A lot of that falls under entertainment, and it falls under the negativity and bashing each other. That's what it falls under. So that gets a lot of attention and views too. Now, if you're doing it, you use your platform, you do it in a fun way, stuff, it's just joking and stuff like that. But it's something like that. It's a little different, but we got to be less entertaining and more serious. You feel me? We got to be more serious because if we don't take our each other serious, then why would anybody else take each other our people, serious? Why would anybody else? Do you blame them? You see what I'm saying? Even a kid knows that kind of psychology. That basic, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like you not respect, you know what I'm saying? You want respect, but you don't respect yourself. Nah, I don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? We got to support each other on many different levels. Like Francois said, man, you know what I'm saying? You start to think like the oppressor being oppressed so long. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what we're doing. And that's
Absolutely.
exactly the spell we're under. We're under a spell.
Hey, the name of it is To the Bay and Back. To the Bay and Back Cheesecake.
Okay. To the Bay and Back.
I got
No, because
yeah.
it's in the
To the
Bay.
Bay.
That's Northern California, like Oakland.
Uh-huh.
Is it in Oakland?
Uh-huh. Say what now?
Yeah,
I like
no,
how you
I
say
haven't been there. Is it in
You
Oakland?
haven't heard of it? No, I
You
just
like
thought
how
maybe you heard
what?
of because they say the only black owned cheesecake company that's I guess he say shit out there in Cali. So shit, I don't
It
know.
said in California,
For
or
over 30 years?
it's not the only. That's not true. That's not true. It's not the
They
only
lied.
black
He
one.
lied to me.
It might be the only one, and yeah, they clearly lied. They might be the only black
Damn.
one in the Bay Area, or the first one in the Bay Area. But no, I went to one in LA,
Mm-hmm.
in the hood in Compton. A black lady. Yeah, they had. I thought that's the one you were talking about, but hers was bomb because she had like, I like sweet potato pie being from the South, and she had a cheesecake. That was phenomenal. You don't see that too much.
That might be the same. Hold on.
So
She
I
had a
thought those pretty
cheesecake, sweet
awesome.
potato cheesecake.
Bay and Back.
Yes, yes, and you don't see that. You don't see
Damn.
that often. But she had every flavor, like every flavor she had it.
Look, you looking it up, Frank? To the Bay and Back.
You came out
T.O.
quick.
the Bay
Yeah.
and Back cheesecake.com or that was some shit. But damn, she had sweet potato, man. I love sweet potatoes, man. I just bake them motherfuckers and just
You like sweet potato pie? You like sweet potato pie?
yeah. But see, I was a diabetic, so I don't mess with the sugar. I mean, I figure up a different way. Figure out
Oh,
how to
you
do
can
it
make it
alternative
sugar
way, but
free. You can make it sugar free.
yeah. But
Mhm.
now, yeah,
Oh,
sweet potato pie always yeah.
That is the Bay Area. It's a Bay Area like a mother.
You make sweet potato pie?
Of course.
I bet you, man. I bet you.
Of course. It's my favorite.
I bet you make some bomb
Yeah.
potato pie, man. That shit making me want some of this shit, man. Some
I make bomb
southern,
everything.
southern. I bet you do, man. Southern cooking is the best, man. Trust me, man. My people from Alabama and shit, man. So I'm already knowing
You
this
know what I
shit.
want? This is some weird shit.
Yeah.
I've been craving it It's like a lemon chocolate pie or something. You know what I mean? Like a lemon pound top with like the chocolate graham cracker crust or some shit.
Damn, that shit sounds bomb.
You say what? What kind of pie?
It's a graham
Man, I
cracker.
don't know, man. Some type of lemon lime, something with the chocolate graham cracker crust or something.
That shit sounds bomb. That shit sounds real
Like a
bomb.
lemon.
I know when I was in California, I learned about a lemon icebox pie, which is similar to like it's almost like a cheesecake, but not really. It's in between like a meringue and a cheesecake, but it's called an icebox pie. Maybe you talking about something like that, and then like the
Or like
yes,
or like a brownie. I really kind of like you know how the brownies are, right? Like a thick brownie is, but like lemon and chocolate brownie. I be thinking some weird flavors, man. I like some weird shit. I even like the mint chocolate. Oh no, that's what it
Frank, you
is.
just
A
said
mint
something.
chocolate chip brownie. Hey, Frank.
Oh
mint
God,
chocolate
no!
chip
Now
brownie.
you lost me with that. It's time to go on that note. No mint chocolate, nothing.
What Judah Queen said, sweet tooth activated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It sound bomb, though.
No, but it's good alternatives though. You can always do
Yes.
alternatives to your favorite dishes though. That's what's so wonderful about,
And Shaq, like you saying,
actual food.
That sugar is no, the sugar ain't no joke, man. The sugar ain't no, especially how they target us with the sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar is the number one drug in America, dog.
And
That's the number one drug in America.
They target us with all this stuff, and then we end up having high blood pressure and diabetes and all this stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's just like and that's where they try to hit you with that bullshit. Oh man, underlying illness and stuff like for COVID and stuff like. Y'all motherfuckers give it to us, dude. Y'all make it to where that's they straight set up the alley-oop for the dunk and shit, man. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I really do too believe that these prior inoculations were definitely giving us these offsets of these different ailments and stuff, man. I really believe. I believe they got it down to a science where they can give you a shot and that shit affect your ass where you could, they got it down to a science, man.
And all types of shit now. You didn't have it a year
It's
ago.
way back when.
Then you have it. That doesn't make no sense, bro. You don't just get it. You just get it that year like that. People don't be thinking. It just boom. Oh, it just happened. Oh, that motherfucker just fucking. You know what I'm saying? Just did the Tootsie Roll into your body and shit, dude. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Right? I mean, you think it happened, but that jab, bro. A lot of people there's been a lot of reports of cancer and all types of stuff, man. That jab ain't no joke, man. That's but I mean, they pushing on the 5 to 11-year-olds, but then they was like, nah. They was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, but they're still doing that in the schools, man. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to mandate the jab period in these schools, like for
They had the mobile shit. They had the mobile shots pulling up at them schools, wasn't it? Some of these areas.
Yeah, they're starting that now. I just saw that like yesterday that they're gonna start doing that in schools now.
Well.
It's about to get crazy. It's about to really get crazy.
I just think.
Hey, what you cooking for Thanksgiving?
I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I'm just going. I cook every week anyways because I was just gonna say I cook every week just because we observe the Sabbath, like my family does, like my mom. So I do. So that's what I cook all the time anyway. So that's what I'll be observing. I don't observe Thanksgiving, the day they murdered, indigenous people and
Black people.
gave them syphilis and all their nasty diseases and stuff. No, I don't do that. But I cook all type of stuff. I don't know. Because I'm trying to transition into this vegan, vegetarian lifestyle.
Right.
I haven't gotten a vegan yet. I tell you. I can't even lie.
Vegetarian. What have you
cannot
cooked
lie and say
vegetarian?
that.
What's the
That
dish
is-
that you do cook vegetarian now?
I can't even lie.
There's so many vegetarian dishes that you don't even think about. I can't think like off the top of my head, but I cook all the time. So
Well, I'm tell you one I've done
yeah.
before. I've done the spaghetti squash. I've made spaghetti with the squash, with the squash noodle, whatever. And just add the vegetables
How
and
did you
stuff and
like
sauce
that?
in it. Yeah, it was garbage. But I mean, they said it's supposed to be healthy for you. It's just the texture, though. Because we're so used to the certain.
You know,
We
it is the
can't.
texture.
It's a
It
good
is the
alternative.
texture. It is the texture. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
texture.
But
You
you
got
would
to
have
get
been
used to
better
that
off just
texture.
doing like lentil
Yeah.
noodles or like noodles made
Yeah,
out
I
of
normally do that.
vegetables.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
would have been better off with that.
Yeah, I know that now. I was trying the spaghetti. I'm like, it just ain't got the texture that I want. So yeah, I go with the edamame noodles. I go with the chickpea noodles. I go with the red lentil noodles and all that. Nah, shit, I can't do that spaghetti
Yeah.
squash shit. It don't get the texture, man. It's not gonna get out like dente. That shit just gonna be dente.
I know, but I like that Shaq, man. I like how you. I like how Shaq be having them. I like them meals that you be. That's what's up, man. Because you know what I'm saying. Eventually I'm gonna transition and stuff too. But right now, man, you know what I'm saying. Plus I be going to the gym and stuff, so it's like I gotta start doing my stuff right too, though. Dude.
Well, we gotta encourage each other, man. Whatever strengths, like I said, it's good that we had these conversations. We could do whenever we get to do live streams. Like I said, we do a 10-minute dish that we come on. That's what I want to kind of do. Start doing around a group of people. We could,
Me too.
whatever smoothie or something you got, a good smoothie. Let me give you a trick of good, basically kind of like your own pudding, like would be like tapioca, like pudding kind of. Chia seeds. Put you some chia seeds and like spring water or something. Fill it up and you could do it in the bottle, or you can do it like say if you trying to keep your shit right in a glass bottle, like a mason jar with the top to it. Fill it up with the spring water and put you about. It depends on how thick you want it. But the more chia seeds you put in it, set it in the refrigerator and let it sit. Then you can add your flavor to it if you want to. If you want to put the vanilla extract in it, because it's gonna be plain. And let that shit sit in the refrigerator for like a day or two, and go back and stir it up. Keep stirring it up until, like I said, because see the chia seed is gonna suck all the water. It's gonna suck all the water, and it's gonna be like gel. It's gonna be like gel. That's a good little dessert to try. The transition from like eating all these other sugar desserts. So you can always add whatever natural sweetener you want in it. Like you said, if you wanted cinnamon, vanilla extract, and
because that's and then that sugar, man, that shit is hardcore.
The only time I've ever done anything with chia seeds has been like the overnight oats. You know how you make those, and so they're ready in the mason jar to go in the morning, and you just put them in the refrigerator. And I like to put like strawberries and stuff in there, and then the chia seeds on the bottom, and then that's the only way that I can really eat chia seeds. They have to be in something else, or they have to be sprinkled on something else. I never really want them by themselves, but I think that's an interesting recipe, and I may
But
try
now they're gonna
that
be soft and mushy because they're
see
gonna
how
suck
that
up.
one
They're
is.
gonna be like they suck up the water. It's gonna be like a.
No,
Just
I
try it
get
and let
it.
it sit and see.
Yeah, I get it because that's how they are in the oats. Like when you
Okay,
send them in the
well,
overnight
okay,
oats.
yeah.
But I was gonna say too, Judah Queen just was asking what's a good smoothie recipe. Whenever I make smoothies, honestly, I like to do the fruit that's already frozen. So I like pineapples, mangoes. I like everything that's sweet. I really don't like bananas. I don't put that in there. I don't like bananas, but I do not in my smoothie. Not in there. I just don't know
Oh yeah,
why. I
right.
think it's just
That's like
consistency.
right. I see what
Well, you know why
But
I use a banana?
I
I
do
use a
put
banana
some
because it's a good
avocado in
sweetener.
there because
You put avocado in a smoothie? I never
okay,
tried
yeah, I
that
don't
before.
want yes, because you can't taste it, but it's a good natural fat to put in. And then I put
Right,
in
yeah.
spinach in there. Yeah, or kale in there. And you can actually get those
Right.
frozen now in the frozen section and add that in and like pineapple juice or something like that, orange juice, and go.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. People know avocado is a good fat, and it's definitely great for diabetics, man. And that's what they don't see when you go to these doctors. They don't tell you, and these nutritionists don't tell you that you need the good fat, but they'll tell you can still eat bacon and eggs and shit. And you'll never reverse your diabetes eating bacon and eggs. I'm just sorry, you're never gonna do that because it's the bad fat. It's the grease. But avocado is an excellent fat to feed that excess sugar that's in your body to eat up the excess sugar. You know what I mean? And sweet potatoes, it's a natural glycemic. it's a low glycemic
I love sweet
something you can
potatoes.
eat for diabetic people, man. Like you said, to try to, man, you know, cause I know the cravings, dog. I know how to shit them sugar cravings when you eat one. Damn Dunkin' sticks and Debbie cakes and shit, man. I was a snackaholic before Big Baby D. Before Baby D came along. I was a snacker.
Got all the snacks, the 2000 snacks. Bite in them,
Man.
bitter, shoot all in your mouth. Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, like I love sweet stuff. I love sweet stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Like I have a problem and I have to get away from it. So
What's your go-to sweet snack?
hopefully
Like
eventually.
just vision. Candy bar, what is it?
I love Snickers. I love Twix.
That shit's horrible.
Hey, it's
I
messed
love
up, boy.
cheesecake.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Pound cake.
Yeah, pound cake is bomb too.
Pound cake, look at
Lemon pound cake. Oh my God. Listen, y'all, listen. Can I keep it all the way real and y'all not judge me? I'm among family right now. So tonight I had a pineapple upside down slice of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Okay.
Damn. Oh, that's cheesecake.
Bomb.
That should be calling.
If you've never tried it before,
that's official.
It be calling me.
It be calling me. I just can't take it, man. It be calling me. Hey, boy, that shit is dangerous, boy. I'm telling you.
Factory ain't no joke.
I know I got to get away from it. No, I know I do. I know I do. I know I do.
You know what I'm saying? Ingredients in motherfuckers no joke.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta find.
And y'all
you just
have
gotta
been doing
search and find
good.
different
Like
alternatives.
Frank, if you going to the gym, you already doing better than me. Like Chak, if you cooking the way you are and doing all that, y'all are doing great. I have to even get back to the gym. Let me tell you, this pandemic has been real hard on me. So I've got to I've got to get back in there. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Just set to okay. Just go. Go to the lowest name. Get back. Renew your whatever, and then just do 2 days at first, or do 3 days at first, and just try do it like that.
I got one. I got a membership.
Them mother clicking just like a mother.
You gotta crawl before you walk. So look, when you crawl before you walk, go twice. Just do the twice a week thing. You know what I'm saying? Right? Do the twice a week thing. Then you gotta what's the name? You know what I'm saying? You gotta transition. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wiggle yourself up in there, dude. Because that's what I used to do. I used to do like 2 days or 3 at first, and shit. They used to clown me sometimes. I should just go 30 minutes. Like, what the fuck you on the gym for 30 minutes? What the fuck you gonna work out? So I started doing the full hours. Then I started going hard. I started doing 2 hours. I'm like, bro, I don't need to do no 2 hours. So I go for an hour, man. You know, fuck the bullshit.
I mean, like I said, to initiate that, you can just start walking in the morning time. If you got a nice little area around your crib, around your house where you stay at, or a quick little park, just go. Your first morning, you get up, you drink your coffee, tea, or whatever. You know what I mean? Piece of fruit, and go and take your little 30-minute, 45-minute walk. You know what I'm saying? Just get you kind of acclimated. And once you start doing that for like 3 days and 5 days, then you do it for a whole week, man, you can be like, man, shit. Hopefully. Next week you're gonna probably fall off, and then
that sounds like a.
I did fell off.
I think that's y'all pray for me. I think that sounds like a better plan for me. Because I really, really enjoy being outside, no matter what the temperature, and I really enjoy walking. So, and I do have an area like that that's just beautiful, so that I can go and walk in. So, y'all just keep me every time you see me.
Yeah.
Just
walking is the best physical
hold me
exercise
accountable.
you can do, man.
I love it. I
You
love
know what I mean?
it. Is. It is. It
I
is.
talk
And I
to the
think I'll
birds. I literally
start
talk to the
that.
birds when I walk.
Yeah. Whatever ritual works for you. You know, I just really just like to breathe in. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But you'll be all right. You'll get it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta mental. It's mental first, man. It's mental first. Trust me, man. I know you work, long hours and you work hard, so that kind of that could bring you down too. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Her new name is Cheesecake.
You know what I'm saying?
Her nickname is Cheesecake. I
Listen,
gotta give everybody a
no.
nickname. Her nickname is
Which
Cheesecake.
is cool. No, don't nickname me that. I don't even want to be. No. Listen, but I would say too, we have to check in on our emotional state. That's enough that we don't do enough of. Because I know for me, like that's another part of it, like just even going to the gym and doing all of that. It's like you gotta, like you said, Frank, you've gotta kind of transition your mind into getting ready to make that change. And that comes with anything, any lifestyle change. But I've got to definitely do it.
It ain't nothing, to do.
So let me ask you,
do it.
How did you start? This is your
what's
natural hair. How did you start growing it? Like, get your hair to train to grow? Like, you give out tutorials like that, or
how did I? You say what?
Yeah, your hair. How did you start to get your hair to grow?
It looks
How
good.
Yeah.
So thank you so very much. Thank you. This has been a journey, and I think this is the first time that I've started to reveal it to the world, because my journey was a very personal one and it was a spiritual one. So a lot of things happen like for my spiritual awakening, not to get too deep, but these things are deep. It is what it is. I'm deep. It is what it is. But it's kind of like when I had, and if you listen to my very first video that I put out on my YouTube channel, I talked about my first encounter with God, the first real encounter with Him. Anyways, after that, my whole entire life changed. And I went through a lot of spiritual experiences because He was waking me up. And anybody who's been through anything like that, if you've seen angels, if you've seen demons, it'll shake you up. And it shook me up. And I cut off all of it. All of my hair.
Yeah, I listened to that whole
I remember
video too. Yeah,
one
that's why
day I was
connected.
You did? See,
Yeah, I
then
listened
you
to
know. I was in the mirror and I cut it off. Like I was having a spiritual epiphany moment. It was just a deep moment where it was like I had been through so much. It was out with the old. Like I really literally was a new person and I felt that. And all the dead things, all the dead weight, I was cutting off as I cut that off, you know? And I'm gonna tell you to look in the mirror and to have to look at yourself and really genuinely see the beauty without the makeup, without the wigs, without all of that. Nobody knew that's what I was doing, but that's what I was doing. And I just took the comb, because I cut it down to about this long, and I coiled it myself. I had watched tutorials on how to do it, and I just coiled it myself. Like, started my locks myself. And eventually I did, go seek a professional loctician to help me to get the parts right and do everything. But it was a journey that I hid, and because it was personal. It wasn't like for the world. But I started over, and I think that's a healthy thing for a lot of women, is to cut off the perm that you might have had. I have been natural for a long time, but just start over is good for anyone when you start over. I think also leaving California, leaving traumatic past or relationships help too. Removing stress, removing all the stress has helped. Because any of my friends back in California, they look at me and they're like, "You look so good, like you're glowing." Not that I looked so up before, but it was just different. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just no stress. But that will help. Drinking your water, getting enough sleep, no stress, laughing, praying,
Right.
and enjoying. Yeah.
Damn, that's so deep, bro.
Damn, Frank, you just got exclusive, Playboy. I got you exclusive. Damn.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that testimony, man. Yeah, I really do, man. I really do. That was good. I really, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate
Our
you.
women need to hear that, man. I wish you put that in the format where you put it on your video or something, because women need to hear that, man. Our women need to hear that, really. They really do.
I mean, because we want, like I said in the last video, I was telling you, I'm showing, I don't know about the rest of motherfuckers and shit, you know what I'm saying? But we want, you know what I'm saying, an actual masculine man, an actual man, you know what I'm saying, that once a black woman we want the natural beauty. We want that. I don't know about these other motherfuckers, celebrity, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just like a guy, a regular man would want a female that's natural versus a one with a BBW or what's a BBL, a Brazilian butt lift and all that. We real men don't want that. That's some celebrity fake motherfuckers, Stevie J ass motherfuckers, fake motherfuckers and shit, loving hip hop ass motherfuckers that like that fake shit. Real motherfuckers don't like. Real men don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the hair.
Wait. Yeah. Well, I think when you make it a lifestyle
but let me
that you
just
cannot live without it, then I think it becomes, when you're obsessed with you doing it, it becomes a problem. When you do it, it's obsessed. You can't leave your house without, I gotta throw all this makeup on, I gotta put this wig. I mean, we love you, throw your nice little natural on, like I said, you people. I know a lot of women that's got beautiful skin, they don't need makeup and stuff like that, but and nice hair. You can style your hair, man, and man. I think that's more sexy to me, but you know, who am
But the
I?
system tells us something else. The system tells you every time for a woman, and I can speak as a woman, that every time that you go on social media, it tells you you're ugly, that what you have is not good enough, that, and let me just say this too. I went through my lock journey alone. It was just me and God. You understand? Like seeing the ugly stages or what people think is the ugly stage. I went through that. And you know what I'm saying? Not too many men want to be walking arm in arm with somebody like that. You're seeing me kind of
Oh, you got
reemerge as
locks.
the butterfly, but yeah, you couldn't even tell.
No, I'm blind. I'm half blind. No, I'm really literally half blind.
Oh shit, my bad.
So when I talked about the journey and I said lock journey, what did you mean? What did you think?
No, but when I'm looking at it, it looks straight from here but when I zoom in, I see him now at the bottom, dangling at the bottom now. I see it now.
Yeah. Oh
When I
wow.
zoom in.
Okay. I did okay. But yeah, so like in the initial stages, I don't think that too many men really want that. And let's just keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're in your awkward short stay, they doing their own thing and all, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes love and acceptance. It really does. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
But not every male is a man though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know if I mean, if you don't like that, if you don't like a female, and you like tripping off the hair and stuff like that, you must. I don't know. It's like the hair being not long or not looking at that standard, or you must be like a corny ass dude. You feel me? Or you just must be like you must want to do her hair or some shit. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it, man. Like I feel you though. I see what you do too, because like I was saying before, a lot of these dudes are hypocrites too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us black people, period, we're just mad hypocritical and shit. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And we might say something and do other and shit. You know, that's what the thing is too. But I stand by it, man. I like, you know what I'm saying? I love my black natural women, man. I do. But at the same time, man, it's like I feel you though too, because it's like, but those kind of dudes that like, see, that's the thing. Female, if dudes don't like whatever, that's the kind of dude you shouldn't fuck with. You feel me? But I think a lot of times too, a lot of females like the challenge. They like dudes that strikes them as a challenge. So they'll go for the dude that strikes them as a challenge versus the dude that actually feeling them. That's not a challenge to them. So it goes both ways. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
It does. It does. And I do have to admit that I think in like prior relationships, I was dealing with those individuals who just truly wouldn't accept me for who I was. Or I may have given them too much leeway to be able to say, I think things I wouldn't even put up with today. Like there's no possible way. Like with the growth with the place I'm at now, I would never deal with. But things like, you shouldn't wear that. You need to wear this. You need to wear your hair like this. You need to do like I would not even deal with that. Like at the end of the day, I am who I am, and you accept me as I come at this point, and love me as I am. And if not, then goodbye.
I like how you said that. That's bars right there. Look at you. You funny. No, but yeah, that's
So
true.
the deuces.
I agree. And see, that's why I think a lot of women need to take that kind of stance. But see, you're right. That goes with the social media. I think a lot of these women, they don't just do that shit for men because they know that men are gonna keep coming. Even, you know what I'm saying? They could look like Homegirl from Precious, and they're still gonna have a lot of men, right? So check this out. But look, so look, what's it say? So that's the thing. They know that. They know that,
Girl,
right?
show them locks, girl. Show them damn locks,
I
goddamn.
know these women look, they know
Show
that.
them niggas.
Right,
Show
exactly.
them damn
So
locks.
the thing is and shit, yeah,
That's
man,
right.
you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Right. And see, the thing is, so it's not. I think a lot of these females do it for other women though, and they just do it. You see them for competition purposes too, and they know that homegirl has the golden blonde wig. You know what I'm saying? So she got to go get the purple wig and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that be. It's competition too. I'm telling you, it's competition more than I think they're doing it for men. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're doing it for the gay friend, the gay hairdresser friend. I doubt it. That it's just all for men. You know what I'm saying? You know. If they're doing it for Saucy Santana or somebody like that, then you know what I'm saying. Then maybe. But but if yes, there's some food of Saucy Santana and shit. But if you're not fucking, but if you're doing it for your what's the name though? If you're doing that, you see what I'm saying, for an actual man and shit. Honestly, I doubt it. You're not gonna be tripping off your hair. You're gonna be tripping off other things, I think.
Well, Miss Yeshua, I want to say I'm proud of you, man. Your journey, you butterfly, man. You know what I mean?
You listen to the
Butterfly.
videos. I'm just like, whoa. You tell people to go to your page and listen and check out, like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, I mean, not sometimes, I'm really putting my life in these videos. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm really putting the truth out there, as far-fetched as it may seem. You know, I understand that my
Appreciate that.
calling is to tell the world that God really does exist.
Right.
You feel me? And some
Right.
of my stories might be a little crazy, but it takes courage to put that out there. So when you listen to it and like, man, that makes me feel just so appreciative, genuinely, because I think we all just want to be felt and heard. Like, we all just want to be heard. So I really just appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Frank, too, for even sharing your platform with me. Like, you don't get it. Like, well, I want you to get it. I want you to at least understand that this helps me and motivates me and encourages me to continue to do what I'm doing.
Well, I'm
So
glad,
thank you
man.
to both of
Yeah,
you.
man, no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, I be, my shit's an open, you know what I'm saying, open platform, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start having some, some people on here, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna switch it up and stuff, but I'm gonna definitely, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna keep rocking with y'all on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all welcome on the platform anytime, you know what I'm saying? That's real, And I'm glad to share it, man, because this is how, you know what I'm saying, we support and help each other too, man, and get our word out. We can't be bullshitting around like I be saying, man, we gotta put our money where our mouth is. Watch when I get my money up a little bit more, man. I get my, my shit is gonna change. I'm gonna have to start actually, doing some work in the community and stuff, and actually foot on the ground and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing too, man. When we have causes and stuff like that, no knock to nobody, nothing like that. But we have to start building more schools. We have to start building more stuff like that for the youth and stuff like that. We got to start building more, you know what I'm saying, restaurants for start building more grocery stores, stuff that's essential, man. You know what I'm saying? That's vital. You know what I'm saying? That's for us, in our so-called communities or whatever. We really don't have communities. We have neighborhoods, but you see what I'm saying? And that's why we don't have communities, because there's other races in there, you know what I'm saying, buying land too. That's true. Well, there's other races that are actually, you know what I'm saying, that took over the communities and that have ownership in the community. That's why we don't have communities. We just have neighborhoods. We just live in those neighborhoods. We don't own nothing in those stores, you know what I'm saying, on the blocks. So just imagine, you know what I'm saying, the Mexicans don't got it to where Asians are owning all their liquor stores and all that. Now they don't got it like that, because they be having their little bodegas. You know what I'm saying? The Asians don't got it to where, other, white men and other races and stuff like that are owning stuff in the areas. Nah, they got little Saigon and all that, you know what I'm saying, in Chinatown. So, we got to really start being on it, man. We got to put our money where our mouth is. And I'm sorry to say, a lot, A lot of these boule people aren't helping, and they're making it worse. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these black Masons are helping and making stuff worse. You know, a lot of these people on YouTube and a lot of these social media and these congressional Black Caucus and people like that are making it worse and not helping. So, you see what I'm saying? It's a fight. It's an endless fight, man. Because these people are fighting us. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying it, but they're fighting us though. We in a battle with these people, man. It's you know, we got to swing that golden axe at these motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? And chop their heads off, man. You know what I mean? That's a lot of times how you kill the beast, man, by chopping the head off. You know what I'm saying? That's real. It's establishment period too, and it's another thing. Even if you do celebrate holidays, man, you know what I'm saying? Try to watch what you buy and consume, man, because you know you consuming as far as eating is a lot of that stuff that's not good for you, and then you buying and you consume financially a lot of stuff that you know is going to break and it's going to be non-void in like a year, you know what I'm saying, or 6 months anyway. So we got to be careful. We really do got to be careful what we do, man. I know you got to go Yeshua. I know it's like 12, it's like 2 o'clock in the damn morning out there. I know you got to go to work and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes you're a little night owl in them, but I'll get you that sleep, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be pissed off, you know what I'm saying? Because you you know what I mean? You sluggish in the morning or something like that at the job, you know what I'm saying? Taking it out on the boss over here.
Throwing coffee on people now.
Yeah, the boss over here check the next sales and shit, and you over here like, you know what I'm saying? At the presentation and shit, you over here sluggish and shit, like, you know, on boomerang and shit. No, we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, I would definitely just say that if I had to get up early in the morning, I definitely wouldn't have been here. So this is one of those nights where it's you're good, but thank you again for having me.
Yeah, man. Word.
You know what?
We're gonna say, Chak?
We're creating the network.
Yes.
We're creating the network to network. You feel me? Like this energy, like you said, man. People participate, man. We got to participate. We're creating the network, the net worth.
All right, you queen.
You know what I mean? Seriously. I mean, that's the energy I'm
Yes,
putting
you're
out,
the queen.
man.
Thank you so much for always supporting.
And her little self, her little young self. She a lot of times. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to get this out to the younger crowd, man, because y'all the next generation. You're the queen. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I got like 10 years on you, so you know what I'm saying. You're young enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's good, man. You know, that's you know. Each one teach one. We gonna say, Chak?
Yeah, and I want to tell you and the other young women and stuff that don't be ashamed. Don't be discouraged to be the model example for our young women, because y'all want us men to man up and be the example for our young men. We need you women that's standing on y'all's to be the example for our young women too, because they're being led down a path of destruction too. You know what I mean? So don't be discouraged. You know what I mean? Keep up, you know what I mean? Just, put the energy out there, man. And the ones that need to gravitate to it will definitely gravitate to it. You know what I mean? Keep that energy up. Keep that,
Man, that's real.
They watching. They watching, man.
That's real. That's real spit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real, man. You know, yeah, Keith. That he said it, man. You're right, and you could teach a lot of these. I know you are, but and that's good, man. I think you're a perfect candidate to spit this to this youth, man. These younger women nowadays, man. Because like Chak said, it's real bad for them, man. They're getting targeted like a mug. You got the boys are getting targeted. Either you getting targeted for the fake thug BS, or you're getting targeted for the gay agenda. You feel what I'm saying? And then y'all getting targeted for the sexualization and stuff. Y'all a little bit for the gay agenda too and stuff like that, but more so for the anything goes agenda for y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's not good. And you see what I'm saying? You see, black women got to really be on it, man. Really got to fight it and see, man, because they use that social media, like how you said, you know what I'm saying, to for your insecurities. But at the same time, it's just like some of these, if some of these women were woke enough and just on point, they would know that, and they would be like, you know what I'm saying, none of that shit what these people think about me, so-called suppressors or whatever, or oppressors, it don't matter what they think anyway. But it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all women are emotional and stuff like that, and looks are everything to looks and appearance is everything to everybody, but looks and appearance, even more so with y'all. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Beauty, that's y'all, that's women all the way. So their standard of beauty is pushed up on y'all. And you know, I understand, man. You see what I'm saying? But y'all some different beings. Y'all incredible. You know what I'm saying? Y'all black women are incredible. Y'all some different beings. These other groups, I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on it. I can't even speak on it. But yeah, man. So you know, keep doing the work, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get you're gonna get shit. You're gonna keep projecting, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep projecting you know what I'm saying, your work and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Even through my platform, through your platform, you know what I'm saying, BJ's, whoever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we definitely appreciate that, man. You know, definitely appreciate that. Word. Oh yeah. Oh yes, yeah, shout out your
Keep putting that message out there, man. I know you might get discouraged, man. Both of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But dig deeper, man, and keep putting it out there. You know, we all gotta keep doing what we need to do, man. You know what I mean? Encourage each other, you know, and try to, you know. Because I'm be honest, I never see myself as being no radio personality, creating no radio show, but just the small people that I've reached, man, and brought on the platform and, you know, got their stories out. You know, so the last guy, Matua. Damn, I can't even say his name. Matu Alamein. He wrote a children's book, Monsters Under the Bed, and he wrote another one. He got an ABC children's book, right?
That's dope.
But it's teaching the kids the plants, all the plant life, like from A to Z.
That's dope.
You know, like A is for like the apple, then it tell you what the, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
So it's crazy, man. You know, so I'm trying to use the gift instead of the curse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, that's deep.
Yeah.
Man.
Most definitely. And it's making a difference, especially, you know, you talking about the healthy living and lifestyle for our people, because we need that. So everybody just, you know, I just believe the Most High has given everybody their perspective lanes, and you have a job to do, you know, and we're going to be answerable to whether or not we did it effectively. So at the end of the day, it's like we just have to do the best we can with the tools that we've been given.
That's real. So what? Yeah. Shout out your goddamn. She spit some raw. Y'all shout out your channels, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we get off this joint, man. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it real simple tonight. Y'all can find me at Daughter of Yeshua, written just like my name, here on YouTube, on Rumble, and also follow me on IG. My name on IG is Black Beauty 144.
Word. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that Rumble. I'm gonna have to get on that the Clubhouse and the Rumble stuff, which or definitely that Clubhouse.
Yeah, what is that Rumble though? Could you give us a brief thing? Because I know we got Anchor and all that stuff, but how did you? You need to talk behind the scenes how you load up on Rumble, how that works.
Yeah, a lot of prophetic voices like myself are being censored. So we have tried to find other avenues to put our information out there. Perfect example, the first testimony I ever put out, it's my story, my testimony. YouTube is threatening to take it down. You know, and I'm so thankful thousands of people have seen it, but it's just like, so Rumble is the next go-to in the event that they begin to censor us. So you upload just as you would on YouTube, and yeah, it's pretty much the same. You just have to make an account.
Video. Or it's like video platform. You live video and all that. Okay.
Yes.
And pre-recorded content.
Just like YouTube. It's
Rumble.
Or I believe you can go live. I do believe you can go live too. It's just like YouTube. Yeah.
Have you tried Anchor? Have you looked into Anchor? Like Anchor FM? Because Anchor sent me a email saying that you can. Yeah, you can. I don't know if you can go live right now, but I know you can upload your videos onto Anchor now. Like pre-recorded, I guess, videos
definitely
onto Anchor.
Write that down.
I'm gonna have to look at
it. Yeah. Check Anchor out. I be getting. They be for some reason. I ain't got none of them apps, but they be sending me updates and shit. I'm like, they be trying to get me. They be trying to get me.
Because you got a Spotify, probably, huh?
Oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna say that you caused me to get Spotify because I didn't have Spotify before you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. Y'all tuning me up. Okay, and then what about the Clubhouse?
Awesome.
How's that? You sign up to Clubhouse?
Yeah.
I know it's
I'm on Clubhouse.
It'd be like multiple people on there, huh? Like 10 people or something like that. Multiple.
Yeah, so
Like group
in
form.
Clubhouse, the idea is kind of like think about us talking right now, but just without the video. So, or like a Zoom, like where you can have hundreds of people in a room, or maybe even thousands in a room, but then you have a stage, like me, like us three are on stage, and then we have everyone that we have right now that's in the audience is in the audience. And if you want to bring someone up from the audience onto the stage, then you can. And then you can set up your own, home like clubhouse, and you can set, rooms and times and stuff like that and have conversations. But the thing that I've learned about Clubhouse is that it's a very quick networking tool. Like I've encountered hundreds of people in a short amount of time that I've been on there, because a lot of people can pop in and out of your Clubhouse, hear you talking, and boom, they just start following you because they're like, yeah, I'm really feeling what she's saying or he's saying or whatever. So I met hundreds of people off
Right.
there just off of talking just like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
What about
Yeah.
You might have to, daughter. You might have to put me up on how to do that. You know what I'm saying? We could go. We could all.
Because I can see us all on Clubhouse.
Yeah, that'd be
I
dope.
can see us on Clubhouse, like going in, because there's some people on there, and I'm talking about thousands of people listening on their conversations. But they're doing exactly what we're doing right here, right now. Period.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do. We're gonna have to. You have to show. Hey,
You know
whenever
what?
you take time, you can. Yeah, we have to show.
Facebook got an audio room too, though. Facebook just started. They probably about a couple months ago. They started an audio room, so you can kind of do that too on Facebook too, like an audio room now.
You have to show me how to do
I was
that shit.
following yeah, it's on your page, on your front page. You go on there, yes. Look at it, just say audio room, or it could say you could do reels and stuff now on Facebook. But me and Stice, my boy Stice, we did it for the Workman Blues show. And we had, we invited some people. You could set up the thing.
Damn, they banned RZA Islam from Clubhouse already. Damn, dude.
But you want to know something? You want to know something that's interesting though? The difference I think with like Facebook is like you're sending out all those invites to people you already know, but the goal is when you get to Clubhouse, you're going to interact with hundreds of people that you don't know, and that's the goal. And another thing, and worldwide. So you're gonna get people from Israel, from Africa, from all these places all over the world that are gonna want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, because
So
I want to go in.
you want to really, yeah.
Sorry about that, Doug. Sure, but I want to go in because I heard there's a lot of I heard there'd be a lot of bed winching and a lot of cooning and buffooning and all that on there. So I'll go in quick on a motherfucker like that, quick. But see, I don't necessarily have to argue with a motherfucker. I'm too old to arguing shit. But I really want to reach a motherfucker and tell a motherfucker, nah, man, this is the proper. You know what I'm saying? The proper pretense and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Don't go on there with that mindset. Don't do it. Let me tell you why. Because I tried to go on there, and I didn't go on there with that mindset. That's just who we are as people. But what I learned is that there's a lot of Hebrew Israelites on there, for example. That's who I got tied up with at first. Not that we believe this all the same things, but they got on my doggone nerves. And when I tell you, I don't like getting taken out of my peace. But just going into rooms with them, I was like, these jokers right here. Like I had one dude tell me, you're not gonna go to heaven because you don't have a husband. And if you don't have I'm talking about stupid stuff like that. Like I'm talking about like, what are you talking about, dog? Like, what are you talking about? Like, like it was crazy. Like all the craziness that's on there.
Exactly what that was.
You just have to watch. You just have to watch because they will pull you into an argument and have you heated.
You're gonna have to, you know
they
what?
Don't need me on there, boy, because I'm shooting shots in here.
You know what?
I'm laying everybody down there.
You know what?
That's why we have to start our own room. Don't get on there. Don't get on there following other people. Get on there and we start something. That's the only other way.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what we should do? We should start this up and stuff like that. But we should get on here. We don't have to be live. We get on here like how we are now, and then you could direct us on how to do it. We all sign up for Clubhouse, boom, and we can just jump on there right then and there and shit, man. I think we should do that. Whenever you got time, let me know, man, because And even if you teach me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, or teach whoever one at a time, it's all good. I could go back and teach BJ or Shaq or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? We could just do it like that. And we can have our own little.
Hey, hold on. We gotta have a. Me and BJ don't got an iPhone.
You said you don't. I don't either, dude.
You gotta have an iPhone
You don't
to
have
get
to
on
have
those.
an iPhone to get on Clubhouse.
What?
No, you don't have to have an iPhone to get on Clubhouse. Yeah, and it's just like now it's open to everyone because it used to be only open by invite. So if I was already into the club, then I could invite you. It was like a secret society type of stuff before, but now they've turned it over to the rest of the world. So that's another thing that I think is interesting.
You're gonna have to, let me, daughter, let me know when you got time, man, because I was there. I want to get down with that.
I'm on it every day. I'm on it every day because
Wow.
it's one of those things too that I could be working and be on it. You know what I'm saying? So people are at work all day on Clubhouse.
Funny.
Yeah.
And you just listen to people talk, chatting and talking, huh? And then you chime in when you want to. Mute your mic.
Or you can raise your hand. You can raise your hand to say something if you're not on stage, or unmute to talk. And just be going in and then boom, jump off. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to so like tomorrow or something or the next day or something. I want to what's the name, man? That'd be dope. If you show me, man, that'd be dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll show. I want to get on there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. You know what I'm saying? And you, Shaq, and BJ, that'd be dope, man. Because I think even BJ, man, you know what I'm saying? I think he deserves a lot more followers. Because he connects not just the information, but he connects a lot of people and brings a lot of people together, man. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, more people should be showing him more support, even in the liking his videos and stuff, just like my video. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like 50 something viewers and like 7 likes, but that's a lot of people I see on YouTube. That's a lot of people. A lot of people do that. You know, we need to start, and that's the thing. We need to start supporting each other as far as our likes and showing. You don't just be on a person's video being nosy. You see what I'm saying?
Hey Frank,
like the video.
send this video to me. Send this video to me because sometimes I can't pull you up. So
somebody else did that too.
Yeah, just share it to me. The link
all the time.
Right? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, and just share a link because when I'm on here,
another thing that
I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
I'll share right now.
I was gonna say another thing I notice is when people, content creators, they're constantly saying, "Hey, make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe." And see, I have to do a better job of doing it because it's like, part of me is like, I don't really want to ask you for anything. If you want to do it, then fine. But what I have to understand is when you're a content creator, you must do it because the algorithm, you need the likes so that it can get sent out to other people. So it's not really just I can feel special. It's really about the algorithm. So we have to ask more too. You can't expect something of people if you don't ask.
Do you have a website, Miss Yeshua? You got a website to go to .com?
Oh, honey, there was once a guy who offered it to make me one, and because I wouldn't date him like that, honey, it was stopped right in the middle.
I mean, do you want one? Because I'm trying to. Reason I ask because I'm trying to. Somebody I deal with, Miss Valerie, she do websites and graphic designs, banners and shit like that, logos and stuff. So I'm just trying to keep it in the family, keep business in the family.
Well, no, he was doing it for free, so I'm not paying for a website.
Oh shit! Damn.
Okay, so Shaq. So I might have to get you to I might have to get you to holler at
Sorry.
Hey Shaq, I might have to get you to holler at Valerie I need a banner. I need to make a banner. for my page.
But I have a question. But for your YouTube page, but this is the question I have. You have to have a certain amount of followers to be able to put like a banner, right?
Do you?
That's what I was told.
Maybe you do. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do. Then. You do.
Really?
You have to be able to have like you know how when you go to certain people
you get paid, right? The monetary.
And it looks really nice. Yeah, but you have to have a certain amount of followers to be able to do that.
I never heard that. That might be something new.
That's
have
just
you
like
downloaded
that's just
YouTube
like I
Studios?
have merchandise.
Yes,
I have it.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay, so you got to be a part of that with the YouTube. So YouTube has to be. You got to be monetized, right? That's what you're saying too, right?
Yes,
or you have to be approved for the
too.
partnership. Yeah, for the partnership.
Partnership.
Yeah, YouTube partnerships. Yeah.
Well, I need to be approved for a partnership because they need to pay me. Because I believe that after time, if you get over 1,000 views on a video, they owe me money. Especially for those people. That's why I'm gonna start asking them. Because especially for those videos that you know, the people who don't pay for YouTube and they're getting all those commercials, the ads, you know, because I
Right.
pay for YouTube, so I don't get commercials. But those who
You
don't,
pay for YouTube.
YouTube's making money off that. So
What you
of
mean you
course
pay?
I do.
Oh, you
Because I
pay for
want
Shootout.
no, I want zero. I pay for YouTube premium because I don't want any
Oh,
commercials. I don't want any of that.
YouTube
So
Red or some
I
shit.
get bypass. I have like all of that because I don't want commercials and I want premium everything. So
Damn.
yeah. So, but anyways, that's like the only thing I do pay for because I like when I watch a video, I don't want to see commercials. I don't want none of that. But those people who see all of that, I should be getting paid for that,
you're right.
for the advertising.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask you this: when you started your YouTube, did you ever look into YouTube AdSense? Did you ever sign up with them?
I didn't do anything. I just felt like I
But see,
uploaded the
people don't know
video.
about that. Nah, it ain't. It
I
ain't that.
didn't.
It ain't that easy. You gotta register through Google AdSense because see, Google AdSense is what you. It's what people you get paid. You get monetized through them. Once once they approve you,
Let me write that
like you
down.
said, you got to put your bank account and all that stuff in there. So ain't nobody with no fraudulent
Well,
information
they
can
have to
go
approve
through them. Yeah, once you go through
because
Google,
I'm
what you do,
telling you,
Google
once
YouTube
Google AdSense,
AdSense,
that's
AdSense, yeah,
spell that.
ADS ADSENSE,
Oh, okay.
AdSense, I think. Google AdSense.
ADSEN.
SE, yeah,
You said
Google
AD.
AdSense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta
Okay.
register for that or sign up for that to even try to even start to get
Okay.
your videos and stuff monetized.
Yeah,
And
because they need to pay
but
me.
just read it, go through and
They
read
need
it
to pay
and watch
me
a
up.
video on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
type it in on your
Yeah.
on your YouTube. When you go to YouTube, type it in and YouTube search Google AdSense, and it'll show you videos on how you need to start
I got you.
and the benefits. Yeah, that's why you're not getting.
Yeah.
all right,
Well,
Shaq.
I knew I
Okay, so.
hadn't worked on it because I knew it.
What you shout out your channel now, Big Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your info. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you know y'all can check me out, man, every Thursday, baby, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man, on that blog talk, man, CL Smooth Live. And man, I need people to subscribe to the website at www.clsmoothlive.com. You know, put your email on there, subscribe. I got a new revamped website. It should be ready by Thursday, I think. Wednesday, Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Revamped. Yeah, so I need people to go on there, man, and participate, subscribe on it so you can get any updates I got. Plus, that'll give me more inspiration to add more content and do more things, you know, try other different things. I might want to put some recipes, you know, with my YouTube, and I can intermingle my YouTube and Facebook. If I go live on Facebook, it automatically go live on my website. So I'm trying all these new things, man, and trying to see, you know, for next year, trying to see how I can, you know. But yeah, you can check me on YouTube, CL Smooth Live on YouTube, Instagram, CLE Smooth 81. Like I said, man, if y'all know anybody that needs, they got some product or they want to come on and talk about something they're doing, man, shit, tell them hit me up in the DMs. And definitely got mind doing the show with them, like I say.
Yeah, because
You know?
you mean that your health, excuse me, like your health, you know your health, the health foods and the cooking and stuff like that that's on point, bro. And we more of us need that.
And plus,
these damn holidays.
I'm on a lot of platforms, so a lot of people is listening. Matter of fact, well, she just loaded me up on where if you got a Fire Stick now, you can type me in on a Fire Stick, or you got any smart TVs, you can type it in on your smart TV. See a Smooth Live on there. You can listen to the show. You know, this is some of the old, you know, content, new stuff. You know what I mean? So, and we trying to make some little small moves, man. I'm trying to stay encouraged and keep doing it. You know what I mean? But like I tell you, I quit every week, man. I don't mind talking to y'all and stuff like that, but just I'm being out there in the public talking, because I don't know, man.
Well,
I'm trying to, keep the motivation up where I can, because I want to talk about something that I don't necessarily have an experience. So if you notice the stuff conversation, I try to either bring people on that's experienced something and get that conversation for them, or I try to give something that's relatable, relatable topics and stuff that I've experienced, or anybody I've been around experience and stuff like that, to try to keep it more real based type content, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Man, yeah, man,
Relatable based content.
Y'all deserve it, man. Because and see, this is the thing, man. I'm glad that we come together and actually, put our heads together, man. And and we have different ideas that we could all bring the different ideas together when we come together. That's dope. I respect that, man. Yeah, man. So I know y'all. I know I'm tired of a little something. I know y'all. It's late out there. So we gonna I gotta
about to be knocked out.
I gotta pay. I gotta pay this damn. What's the name, man? StreamYard. So you said you pay for YouTube, daughter. Sure, I pay for StreamYard, man.
How much is StreamYard?
Yeah, okay, I had it for free, man. I guess I don't see how. And BJ still got his free trial, and he's been having his free trial for like a year. It's like, damn, BJ, how you still? I had mine for like.
BJ got the cheat code.
Paying already, man. But I mean, I'm not saying there's no knock to that's good. I'm glad he's saving money and everything. But I just don't understand how. I guess BJ a lot of times too. He'll make a hour video here, hour 20-minute video here. So he's spreading it out. What I was doing, I'm making longer videos, 2 hours here, 3 hours. And I think that's what killed it too. But I'm okay. So I'm paying $25 a month or whatever, man. But I'm gonna start paying 30 and whatever because I gotta. But I don't like how StreamYard did me, man. They had me paying for a certain, whatever. And it's supposed to be like there's no limit, but there still is a limit because now they're gonna try to charge me for video time now for hours. And it's like I thought there was no limit. You feel me? Why are you gonna charge me for hours? There was no limit, and that's the part of I don't like how StreamYard did that. So it's an extra $5 for
like if you go over a certain amount of time or something.
Yeah. That's corny. So it's an extra $50. I mean, it's an extra $5 for 50 hours for 50 more hours. So I'll pay the extra little 50. The extra $5, but I see how they do it. So they're gonna have me pay $30 a month. StreamYard is no joke.
A month.
I'm like, damn, bro.
And I thought about
30 times 12 is how much?
You said
30 times 12 is how much?
You said Twitter? You said 30 times
$30 times 12.
No,
man,
times 12 is how much?
Yeah, dude.
Now, because some people, it depends if you're using this using like say as a business and you really getting out there and stuff. You got product
360.
Some people just pay. Okay, some people just pay the yearly. They just pay the yearly. Cause see, yearly, certain packages you can get as many people on there, and you can have as much as unlimited time and stuff. But they just pay the annual fee. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to switch it up a little bit. But I'm gonna learn how to use Streamlabs. I mean, I got Streamlabs, and that's a free joint. But I gotta have somebody teach me a little bit. I gotta watch a couple more YouTube videos on it.
What about Zoom?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do Zoom too, though, dude. I put it on my phone. Zoom. It was on my phone. I did that quick though.
But how do you upload to major platforms on Zoom? Can you do that
on Zoom? Yeah, you could upload to Facebook. If I'm not mistaken with Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, cause see, I'm gonna tell you. I was just on the guy, Frank, Stan Mason, Officer Stan Mason, and he had me on last Saturday. He invited me onto his show, and he, it's called Behind the Blue Lines, and yeah, he sent me the Zoom link through my email and shit, and I clicked on it, and I got right on, and he streamed live through Zoom through Facebook.
I like.
And yeah, I was on that straight Facebook. Yeah. I don't know how he do. I can call him and get on the phone, and he can kind of tell you a little bit, walk you through it a little bit. He'll be glad to. He'd be glad to bring you on the show too, and have you on the show too, Mr. Yeshua, and you, Frank. But because he told me he was wanting to bring in some more up and coming podcasters and stuff, man. He want to reach out to some more up and coming, podcasts and stuff, and bring them on platform to have conversations. But they talk kind of politics about, definitely about this police and shit. You know what I mean? Because he's an ex-police officer. I think he was police about 25 years or some shit. But
let us know when you're gonna go back on there. I'll go on there. We'll go on there. Let us know, Chak, or you can.
I mean, I'll call him one day when y'all free, because his show is always. I think he go live Saturday mornings at 10.
Okay.
It's 10 o'clock my time, so it'll be 11 o'clock.
It's like around
Miss
the time of Jared Muhammad.
Miss
That's like around
Ashura
the time.
time, Easter time.
It's around the time of Jared Muhammad be on live. But yeah, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get some. I'm gonna try to get some kind of big names on here too, man. You know what I'm saying? Too. So I'm gonna try to. I know I gotta holler at BJ for some of them, man, because BJ got them links, man. And that's another thing that's good too, man. About our circle too, man. You know what I'm saying? We help each other out, man. You know what I'm saying? And and that's a good thing, dude. But yeah, so Wednesday I'm gonna drop a show Wednesday, man. I just gotta go on and pay these damn people. You know what I'm saying? So Wednesday I'll probably just do random topics, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll do random topics. I gotta switch. I haven't done a random topics in a long time. But we'll switch it up. We'll talk about random stuff though. This stuff,
You know, talk about hip hop. I know I'm gonna have a show. Wait, hold on. When is this month over with? How many more days we got for this month over with? I only got probably 2 more Thursdays for this month over with.
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday too, man. Shaq, that's right. I know you. What's your name? Your birthday just passed.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Word, man.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's like the old dirty 40. 40.
Oh,
Nigga
yeah,
in the
word,
40 club.
40, the big boy. Oh, you.
Yes. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Taking more naps during the day. Nah, but no, cause see, I think this month, they were saying, I think it's National Hip Hop Appreciation Day or something. Right. I did want to get some conversation in with some people about hip hop and just kind of go back a little bit. Yeah, just to get away from the politics a little bit. You know what I mean?
Could do that. I could definitely do that.
Hip hop is not the same, but yeah, we'll come back to that.
That's the conversation we need to have. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's so whack.
That's the conversation we need to have today before this month over with.
Everybody's, the dudes' clothes is tighter than the women's clothes. Dudes wearing purses more than women. You know what I'm saying? They talk.
Well, hold on now. Go back to some of them Funkadelic days. Them niggas had spandex on too. Now stop with the BS.
That's true.
They did. And they was like androgynous. But what I don't like is that they're all telling on themselves about their nefarious activities. It's like in the feds are watching. So they're stupid. There's some stupid
Casanova. Yes, sir. Jim,
cool.
Silly
2
rabbits.
times. Like
that's out.
Yeah, like
the feds is on them. So okay, so computer bots, with it the Proud Family. They talking about the gay, like a gay character or something on the Proud Family? February, what does he mean? Think of the reveal that is coming.
You know what show I would be happy about? What was that show with Huey and what was the name of that show? But Granddad Pops is dead, so it can't be revived. So the animated, I can't think of the name of it right now. With the two little black boys and the brothers. You got to know what I'm talking about. I cannot remember the name of it right now, but it was so great. That show was so great. But I never watched The Proud Family. I never did. Isn't that the spinoff of Family Guy or something?
Now, Proud Families with the little black. That was some Disney shit. That was a Disney. I remember one of my exes used to watch that. That was some Disney. That was like back in the day. It's like a Disney show, like a black little family in Disney. But see, Disney always projects us as the worst. You know what I'm saying? Disney don't know how to tell no damn black tales or no black people any damn way. You know what I'm saying? Disney's the worst. Because of 33-degree Mason. That motherfucker didn't like no black people. He didn't like fat people. He didn't like black people. He didn't like Jewish people. But we're not gonna say the Jewish people because Jewish people were helping him build his organization because Jewish people were running the damn Hollywood. So we know that's a lie. When they say they don't like Jewish people, that means they don't like black people. How about that? Because we are the real, But and plus that means that's code word for certain. When they say, "Oh, we don't like Jewish people," that's just them trying to make it seem like black people are the only ones that they don't like. That's all that is. So yes, that's the one. But they showed.
You think so?
About what?
I was looking up Proud Family to see the new images of it to see what it looked like.
New images.
And Proud of last week. I just don't like the animation. I think the guys should look into it. For me, I like old school Proud Family animation.
Louder and prouder.
Back in the day, okay. That's probably pushing some gay stuff. I think probably or something. And see,
girl play did she in order? Did she play one of the voices in there or something?
I think she might, huh? I think she might.
Somebody played that.
We got to start. But see, that's the thing. There's no black writers or no what's the name to control the narrative. There's no black, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in these studios. And even if they are, they're probably LGBTYX the damn selves, you know what I'm saying? Or they're probably boule or something their damn self. And they probably, yes, I'm black. I'm black and I approve this message. I'm LGBTY and I approve this message. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. You know, I'm bought and paid for already. I'm Maxine Waters' daughter and I'm getting paid $200,000 just to be her secretary. So, you know, that kind of thing, you know. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. But
I know
yeah,
that
y'all.
one bothers you.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with hooking your daughter up and shit. There's nothing, I guess, you know what I'm saying? That is family, but just hook your community up too, man. Hook up the all homeless black people up in the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Just like you hooked up that deal for that stadium and shit. Just like Jay-Z hooked up the deal for the what's the name? For the Nets and shit, you know. We sell our people out so these whiteys could get their agenda passed and stuff like that. You know, you got to watch out for them people like that, man. You know, but yeah, this is crazy, man. So we gonna so Wednesday I'm gonna do something. We'll do random topics. I'll have both of y'all in here if y'all want to come back on here, man. I appreciate it, man. If y'all want to, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully BJ won't be knocked out, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to get Big Dev. I'm trying to get a couple of people on here, man, on Wednesday. We could, you know what I'm saying, have a couple 4 or 5 motherfuckers on here if we want. That'd be dope. That'd be cool. I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some random stuff, talk about all the stuff that's going on. Plus a couple people I know they got kids. I know you got kids, Shaq. So we want to hear y'all perspective. I definitely want to bring up the 5 to 11. We're gonna bring all that up. How the Court of Appeals froze the mandates and all that, and how these jobs and all these corporations are still pushing them. That looks kind of funny. But yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. You know what I'm saying? So Wednesday, 2 days, y'all be ready. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Be prepared. You feel me? Oh yeah, y'all throw out your cash apps and stuff too, man. Y'all throw out your information too, just in case cats want to you know what I'm saying, want to donate to y'all. I know Shaq, yours is $ Shaq 1981, right? What about you, daughter Yeshua?
I changed mine recently to $BLK BEAUTY 144. So that's $Black Beauty 144.
Okay. Word. You know what I'm
So
saying?
like your Instagram. That's like your Instagram thing, right?
Yeah, I felt like maybe it would be easier because it was a little confusing before, so I changed it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mine's a $, you know what I'm saying? What's $ Frank Jones, you know what I'm saying? JONEZ, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the S and then 1, you know what I mean? So man, yeah, man, if y'all just in case y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, you know, just donate that.
Is that a capital F, man? What's it? Is anyone y'all got capitals in y'all?
Yeah, mine's is capital F.
Mine's
is capital
F.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, just in case cats want to, you know what I'm saying, give a little something, you know what I'm saying? But you know, y'all giving y'all viewership is enough though, you know what I'm saying? That's enough too, though, man. You know, I appreciate it. You still got a couple of 3 viewers. I appreciate y'all. You still being on this motherfucker. It's probably like 1, 2 o'clock where y'all at. I really appreciate that, man. You
They
know
are
what I'm saying?
troopers.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they hung in there.
See, they support.
I'm gonna tell
you know what I'm saying? What you gonna say?
This is a good hour. You just once you get the right following, this is a good hour though. Like that midnight hour, that's a good you know, for the
You're right,
insomniacs, man.
You are right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
But
right.
you just gotta, you know.
I was thinking that too the other day too. I
following
noticed that.
All right, niggas be up around the time, boy.
Niggas be up. Hell yeah, they be up, man. Oh shit, man. We do that. It's this. We are in Scorpio, and we got that Scorpio energy on us tonight. I like that, man. That's word, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, are both of y'all
No, I'm
Scorpios?
I'm next month and shit.
You Sagittarius.
I'm at the end of the road. The end of the road. Yeah, man. We're fire. We're fire. That's the fire. The fire sign and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Word, man. You know what I mean? A lot of us are really intellectual and stuff, man, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Word, man. You know, I had actually 2 sisters that are Sagittarius too and shit, man. So it's crazy and shit. But yeah, I appreciate it. Somebody microwave going off, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Word, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody about to throw some bomb up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But look, so look, I know we gotta go, y'all. So it's been damn almost 4 hours. I know I don't know how that works. Hopefully this shit don't just shut off and shit.
You said you was gonna be on here for an hour.
Damn, dude. That's how it works. That's how it usually goes and shit. You know what I'm saying? It usually goes like that. So okay, so Wednesday, random topics. I'm gonna have a couple of cats on here, man. I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I could get Sakima Bay on. Nah, I'm gonna get him on a different show. With I'll probably get him on a different show. Plus, it's kind of a short notice, so I'm gonna get him on something to where I give him a longer notice or whatever. But I'm gonna have him break down the this Constitution too, man, on the show that he's on or whatever. But it'll be some random topic Wednesday, man. So we will go in on all types of stuff, man, because it's long overdue. It's long overdue, man. We need to really go in and I'm gonna try to provide some solutions to all this too. I know my solution to with this money thing and this reparations thing is to stop giving all this shit to this damn establishment. That's my damn solution. You know what I'm saying? No holiday, none of that.
Amen to that.
You buy your kids stuff when they deserve that shit. We can't just have 1 or 2 days down, to where we want to honor our loved ones. That's corny. You got the establishment telling you when to honor your loved ones. That's crazy to me. That's crazy, right? Or when they say to be thankful. How you gonna have these people telling you when to be thankful? Ain't that something? So you should be thankful. You know what I'm saying? When
exactly.
Right? That makes sense. Just for breathing, right?
Yeah.
Just for being healthy, man. Just for being able to touch and squeeze and feel your loved ones, man. While you and them are still here, but then that got that COVID pandemic to where you don't even want to touch. You want to hug. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to hug, or you don't even want the person to
That's
visit
so
you.
stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. We're back to a 12-year-old.
I hug people when I see them. I don't even care.
Right. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Because in your subconscious mind, you knew that was a bunch of BS. This was a pandemic from the start. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing is too. We got to start hitting people's psyche, man. You know what I'm saying? This, the subconscious mind. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that that your conscious mind. You know what I'm saying? Is more it's more just straightforward, man. The subconscious mind is stuff that it might be hidden or something in that mug for a while, but it'll come out. You know what I mean? And you'll put two together, put two and two together, and put them dots together, man, and they'll form something, man. That's real. Oh yeah. So I know I've been saying this for the past 10 minutes and shit. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. So look, Wednesday, man, if y'all, what I'm saying, probably around the same time, daughter of Yeshua, I know you gotta go to work, so I'll probably make it around 8 o'clock again and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Accommodate people, man. Hopefully BJ or whoever else could jump on here. So I'm gonna try to have some cats on here, man. So Wednesday will be interesting, man. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Chak, I appreciate it, man. So word, man. And daughter of Yeshua, whenever you get a maybe tomorrow or something like that, or maybe earlier in the day, Wednesday or something like that. You could teach me about that clubhouse stuff. That'd be dope, man. I'll let you know, or you let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
All right, y'all, man. Definitely. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, y'all could be doing so much with y'all time, but y'all chose to sit in it with me and the crew. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? Y'all, and y'all, be sure to like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I already know most of y'all are subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all die hard. Y'all with me till 2 o'clock in the damn morning. And you know what I'm saying? And just share this if y'all can't share this on your social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I might be in a little shadow ban because you know what I'm saying? They be playing with my views and my likes and stuff like that. So I think they act funny like when blacks get money. So you know what I'm saying? So so if y'all can, if y'all can, I appreciate that, man. I really. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. So look, Wednesday, it's on and cracking like it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me literally pay these bills, and I'll see y'all back on Wednesday.
I'll let y'all, man. Peace.
All right, now thank y'all too for coming on my show again.
Peace.
Salute. All right,
You're
y'all.
welcome.
Peace. Bam. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler back at y'all Wednesday. Random topic Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Good shit. Appreciate y'all for supporting. All right. And I'm out.